here we go, and hello everyone and welcome to Hot Dice, the live stream for the North Welsh League Round 4. On the left we have Matthew with Agent. Say hello, Matt.
Hello, how are you doing?
And on our right we have Nathan, and he'll be playing Chaos Space Marines.
Hello.
he is never camera shy, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. And joining us hosting this evening is actually Josh Burns. Say hi, Josh.
Hello there.
There we go. And we will also have Ben Lane as normal later. He'll be joining us once he's finished conquering the universe. But it's a big night tonight, games. That's right. That's a good point, Molyneux. We have, Matt is undefeated so far, even with this insane Agents army. It's something we're not used to seeing. I'm really interested to see how it goes.
I have no idea what any of it.
No one has any idea. But that makes it more exciting. So what we're going to have to do a little bit different, because I think everyone watching is going to want to know this. We're going to have to go through the lists a little bit. The player's going to decide. But what I'll do is I'll just bring up the actual mission first. So if I bring up the Escalation League mission, we're playing WTC Standard. That's what we're trying to do here in North Wales. We're trying to make everything WTC in preparation to make Wales great again. But anyway, that's what this layout is, and you can find that on the WTC. That's 40k map layout. That will probably change from time to time. But the blue are the tall, large buildings. The pink on here are the small, medium buildings, which you'll see on our map later. And the objectives are what they are. It's Purge the Foe, which is tricky. And you'll see there's plenty of opportunity for kill with these two players when we go through the lists. Because I've never seen so many models on the table. So anyway. And of course, then Smoke and Mirrors. So one unit up to 500 come up, and it's tipping point. So starting pretty close together if you've got a good combat threat. That's enough of that. What we'll do is we'll jump. Sorry, I'll jump over to Josh. Actually, any comments on this mission? You've played this round already, so talk us through what your experience was.
I mean, first turn is usually very important because you really want to be going second. Like, you don't want to be the one offering up a kill in the first battle round like Jordan did against me, because it's just a free primary points, and it's actually quite a tight mission because it's very easy to just score 8 every turn if you're on the losing side, but it'll mostly be a small loss to someone if it does go that direction.
Yeah, I agree. Going first is a bit of an arse because it's so hard to stop that 8 points for score, hold more at the end. And the kill more as well, I guess. But then again, if there's not much left at the end of the battle, it's one of those, isn't it? But you've always got the opportunity to push to get that extra 4 points if you're going second as well, which is it's not as bad as it was because you can't get kill more on round 1.
Thank God with this list.
Yeah, but you can still get the kill. So without further ado, actually, we're just going to jump straight into the lists. And what I have up on the screen for everyone at the moment back home is Nathan's list. And I'll actually bring up... We'll go through it, and actually I'm just going to flip to the table and see if I can actually bring that up, window capture on here as well. No, I can't. I'm just going to go fix that for a moment. Josh, have you had a moment to look at Agents at all?
I've had a quick run through. It'll be my first time I've ever looked at Agents, and it's just basically a match detachment, which is quite interesting with the enhancements. It gets some quite good enhancements of it can deep strike 3 of its Voidfarer units, which are usually the squishy guys, and it can infiltrate 3 units of Imperial infantry, which are like the what they call the death squads.
Yeah. Well, we have the list up on the screen now, so actually let's get the players to talk us through it. So if we can start with Nathan, please. We can see your army on the screen, so if you just point at the units as you go through them.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a mess. So a slightly different detachment than most people are probably used to seeing. So I'm playing Deceptors, which is like the Alpha Legion analog. So it allows me to infiltrate 3 units of Cultists and 3 units of Legionaries in a 2,000-point game. So I've gone kind of big on that. So I've got 3 units of Cultists, 1 unit of 10, sticking that objective already. A big unit of 25. The 5-man there is the Dark Commune, so it gives them a 5 up invulnerable save, makes them a little tougher to shift, and gives them a once per turn advance and charge, which is cool. And then the other units holding my backfield objective. I've then got 6 units of Legionaries floating around somewhere. 1 there, 1 here, one here with a Master of Executions in it, 2 units of Legionaries and a Rhino, one joined by Huron Blackheart, and another one with a Chaos Lord. And then the other unit is in Strategic Reserve to walk on later. There is a bit of a shenanigan reason for that. So all of those units have got the double heavy melee weapons and either a last cannon or a melter, depending on the situation.
Okay.
3 Predator Destructors with last cannon sponsons, 2 on the pitch and 1 in reserve, because you don't leave home without those. I've also got an obligatory unit of Nurglings and a unit of Chaos Terminators with a Sorcerer Lord in them.
How many Terminators you got in there?
Just a 5. Couldn't quite fit a brick of 10, and sometimes that can be a little bit difficult to do. So it's a very character and infantry heavy list, because there's a lot of cool enhancements that really make this list kind of shine.
Yeah.
So like, rather than go through all of them, the one cool one is I've got a single Chaos Lord in reserve on his own, and he has an ability to kill a unit, a Chaos Space Marine Legionnaire, and replace himself with it. So he kind of just pops up on the board and you just get a Chaos Lord out of nowhere. So the one that's in reserve can walk onto the board, pop a Chaos Lord to the front of it, and then get stuck in for a 7-inch charge rather than 9. So there's some shenanigans.
It's got a lot of Legionaries, right? So you're leaning into what's good in the list, which I like. Not as, obviously, that's limited how many Chaos Lords you've got? 2 Chaos Lords. So they're not all whacking that. You know, they're not all a big boss for the Chaos Lord.
But the fact that they're on their own means that the Chaos Lord with Falsehood could pop up in any of them at any time. So he's there to be where he needs to be.
Nice.
It's not just the unit in Deep Strike.
So what's the trick with this army then?
Don't panic. It's very much a trading army. You take a bit of board control early. Usually I do a bit better at that, but Matt also has infiltrators, so it kind of stopped me from doing what I would have wanted to do, which is chuck the big 25-man unit occultists, string it across the entire board,
Right.
and then use Huron Blackheart to allow me to redeploy somewhere safely before the game.
Yeah, so we deployed before the stream, right? And Matt won the roll off, and he's put his, is that an Eviscerator there?
Assassin
in the middle.
Eversaw Assassin right in the centre there to stop that.
Yeah, which was huge. It would have been a very different start for me if I'd have got that deployment. But yeah, it's very tradey. Chaos Space Marine Legionaries always punch up. Dark Pacts make them really strong. And the fact that I can just throw them into something, and then if they do die, I have another 5 of them.
Well, they normally punch up, unless you're Georgian on the stream on Wednesday, which was horrific to watch. You can actually. Oh, Josh is on the stream. That was it. Josh was playing into that game. Yeah. He may have a different opinion on that, but no. What was? Yeah. So you can actually catch the live streams we've got. We'll upload them as videos at some point, but there's a few of them now. You can follow the league through. And talking about, you know, the league is actually hotting up quite a bit. At the top, look, it's myself and Josh Burns. No doubt in the next round we'll get to play each other, Josh.
Yeah, I'm on to
win this game.
That'll be fun. But in the meantime, I think we should probably go through Matt's list, because I know nothing about agents. So if you could please point to what's on the table and go through what's
I
there.
know much more, to be honest. I'd say this is probably my 6th game with agents.
Right.
And 5th different list probably at the same time.
Probably, yeah. But no, they've not got an army rule, which is interesting. Well,
Right.
they do have an army rule, so that you guys can take them as imperial armies can take them as allies. But we obviously got detachment rules. We've got a real mixture of different units. We've got sisters, gives me sticky. Nothing.
Point at the models. Yeah.
We've got sisters here. There's also got some sisters in the emulator that give me sticky, just chaff. They're nothing special. We got the emulator that if it shoots any model, it ignores cover if I shoot it with any other model in the army afterwards, which is a really, really useful tool. I've got 3 squads of some ductors. I've got one here, and one over there. Now these have gone up in points for allies up to 100 or 110 or something like that, but it's still sticking at 85. They're basically a 10-man blob with a dog as well, 4 up Inven, 4 up fight on death. They're hard to shift.
Yeah.
They're really, really handy.
They're cheap as well.
They're cheap. I've got a Calidus Assassin. Everyone pretty much knows what she does. Uppy Downey.
Don't leave home without her.
Is she starting on the table? Where is she?
She's starting the table over here.
Helped zone me out of that corner as well.
Yeah.
Oh, behind the containers.
Yeah, hand containers. And then we've got the Eversaw in the middle. Absolute.
I'm terrified of it.
Horrible beast of a character. In my second league game, wiped the whole squad of Wraith Guards in one.
That's
charge.
insane.
Yeah, sustain hits 3 is a mountain here.
3, and I got 4 or 5 of them. So it was my night when it comes to that.
Yeah, so
They're kind of deployed to try and avoid that.
so you've got the opportunity to change those assassins, haven't you?
Yes.
Does that,
So
when does that
actually-
happen?
So actually, my list,
Yeah.
these weren't the assassins that I'd put in.
Okay.
So I'd put the 2 other assassins.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Vindicar here in the list.
and Calixus.
And Calexis, yeah.
So basically, literally start the game. I can go now. I'm swapping them out for these ones. Nathan already knew that because obviously
I helped build the list.
and it's the thing that you do.
Yeah.
But I was hoping, depending who you're going against. And again, my secret is spilled here on live on YouTube, and are we on Twitch as well?
We're not on Twitch, no.
Live on
we
YouTube,
will
so
be.
everybody knows my trick of facing me again. Now, the main threat I think of my army is the Deathwatch veterans. I've got 4 with shields that give them 4 up invens. 5 strength 5 AP2, quite a lot, quite tough.
Yes, you've got
And then I've
two units of 10 of those,
2
right?
units of 10, 1 squad here, 1 squad there.
Yeah.
Then 4 with thunder hammers,
Which I am
which are
not
strength
feeling
10, dev wounds. They're really really nasty. And then I've got 1 with double blade. And a captain in there as well, but I've got a watchmaster with both of them, which gives them advance, shoot, charge, or fall back, shoot,
Yeah.
and charge. And the
Is he getting
advance,
the discount on the strats as well?
and also gives a £1 CP discount on any strat that I want to use. So they are a must if you are taking a squad like that. I've also off the board. I've got 2 squads of Grey Knight Terminators. They don't get anything fancy that Grey Knights get, except for some extra OC, and I can bring 1 back in each of my command phase if you kill any. And I've got 2 squads of Voidsmen in there as well.
Okay, yeah. So it's not really got any tricks. Oh, you've mentioned the knight.
The only tricks I have, I've got enhancements where it allows me to deploy infiltrate 3 infantry units.
Okay.
And also the Voidsmen don't have deep strike, but with enhancement, they are.
Yeah,
they
the
do
navigator at the
yeah.
back's got a bubble of 12-inch no deep strike, but you
As
can also
well.
take an enhancement that allows you to deep strike some naval armsman
in
units.
there. And then my only army rule is at the start of the command phase, I pick 1 objective, and it's +1 OC for any of my models that are on there. Plus they get a 5 up inven, or I pick a unit, and it's like a knockoff of a Oath of Omens, where I just get +1 to hit on.
Nice.
Very,
Okay.
very toolboxy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, in that case, what I'll do, without further ado, gentlemen, is I think we can probably kick off this.
All right then.
So,
Roll off, shall we?
if I may, I will click the start button on the timer.
Oh god.
Yeah,
So many
2
more.
hours and 40 minutes to play.
All my bigger units first, it'll make it go quicker.
And on my when I tell you, you can do the dice roll and go for it.
Building suspense.
So white dice and red dice is
Good luck.
whose first turn then?
Me.
Oh, she should have done a scout before that, but
But you got scouts as
Yeah.
well.
No,
Yeah.
no, scouts go
Scouts
now.
now, yeah. So I have no scouts.
So tell me, Josh, how do you think this is going to go?
So who went first, just for clarification?
So Matt's rolling the red dice.
yeah.
I'll have the white
Nathan's
and black.
rolling the white dice. So
Well,
that was,
to be fair, I've got a real mixture of dice, but I'm going to
so
try.
Matt rolled a 1 then.
Sort me out, boss.
And Nathan rolled 6. So Nathan's going first.
So Nathan's going first.
Right.
Okay.
Defense stronghold
I-
straight back into the pile, but I can't.
Nathan does have sticky,
you want to take
and
one off
that big unit of cultists is very hard to shift. So you could use that as like a poke one guy out, sticky the objective.
If you hadn't redeployed.
Make sure Matt can't shoot it off, and if he wants to commit to combat with it, Nathan gets to mostly trade up,
Damage control a clock. So
which could mostly counter off his him going first.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, we're just having some talking from the players. So Nathan's going to do his scouts now, I think. Or
I'm going for it now. Matt's already did his scout move. He had one, I had nothing.
Viscerate will move back. Yep. Okay. Great. In that case, we'll carry on. Just listen to the players. They make their first moves. Nathan, if you just want to talk us through what you're doing.
So I'm thinking of doing something foolish, and there's a 25-man blob of cultists right there, and they're really fun. And I'm thinking about throwing them straight into that subductor unit to start with, because they have advance and charge, and it could do something to pin Matt back into his zone. And the 5-up invulnerable save does make them slightly annoying to shift, and that also would mean then that I don't have to worry too much about the middle objective to be able to hold on to it, but I don't know if that's the right call. Either way, so I'll do some other stuff first.
Never ask me. I've always advised aggression.
I'm coming around.
Welcome to my next.
So go for it, Josh.
So this objective's mine.
We'll just let them do that while they're do some talking. So the secondaries we got there were establish locus and engage on all fronts. Not ideal first turn.
I mean, they're not great ones. Engage is mostly easier to do now than it was in the previous mission pack. But I don't think with him also deploying second and his infiltrators being further back than they should be, it's going to be hard for him to get as well. The establish, mostly he's only going to deploy one in the center and maybe try to stick the objective in his next turn.
Yeah, what do you think about his argument to go aggressive on that first move there, straight in the middle?
I don't think it's ever good to go aggressive on Purge in the first turn, especially if you're going first, because you will just give up the kill, which you kind of want to keep primary as close as possible if you're going first in this mission.
Okay, that's a good point. Just to remind everyone, please like, subscribe, follow us along. We've got super chats. We won't be asking the players questions during the game, but if you get a super chat, we'll forward your question to them to interrupt their professional play, their competitive play, just to get. Normally we get some interesting ones. Usually just shouts of screams into the void.
Yeah, there's a lot of models to move around in this game. Where in 2 hours and 40 minutes, it's going to be a challenge for them. I think
they're going to struggle to finish with this number of models. So I think decisive action, whether it's right or wrong, is just going to have to be how it goes.
I'm not going to declare advance and charge with these.
Yeah, that could be a thing. It could be, one of the players could get a bit antsy with it and just goes, all right, I need less models so I can finish the game and just push forward. It's it does run through players' minds for time.
I tried that approach by throwing them into.
It's kind of working against you in a way.
The difference between Thunderbolt Cavalry and Subductors.
But there's a big old.
We're already talking about your game here, Josh.
Yeah, so Josh, I threw them into Thunderbolt Cavalry, and the Thunderbolt Cavalry lost one guy,
nothing really compares to Thunderbolt Cavalry in the game.
So
one of the best units. They have a special place in my heart.
There's no room for anything else. Look at your list. One love.
Well, they do the job, don't they?
Yeah, I have had 18 of them since 5th edition.
If I move a guy, I can't shoot him.
Yeah,
it's always going to be that.
To be honest, I'm just thinking.
Which, I'm quite scared if when the book gets updated, if they're going to get cut or not.
Can't be shot at from where he is. That guy's going to park himself there. Those cultists have moved. These guys are going to maybe spread out a little bit.
Do you want one of them?
For what? Oh no, I've got you, man. I've got a 3D printed stick courtesy of Rich.
He's just moving around, staging. He's showing the cultists
just
a bit.
Spread a
I'd prefer him a bit more behind the wall, but
they're staging there.
It's kind of what you should do.
To hold that ever.
Losing the whole unit? I don't think so. I don't think you.
I don't think it's a very tanky
Question
unit.
from the commentator?
Hopefully he's hidden his dark commune behind the wall. I'm not sure. I can't tell from where the models are here.
Everything there straight away.
Matt does have a lot of precision in his army. I think he has a.
Well, he has 2 assassins to start.
Yeah, he has 2 assassins. I think he has a precision strat as well. If I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, movement phase is done. Shimmy the tanks a little bit, spread some cultists out, stage some legionaries and rhinos in the middle.
You've stopped the urge from actually...
I resisted temptation to throw the 25-man straight in and die. They're going to move just onto the... They're just going to toe on ever so slightly there.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know, I'm disgusted with myself, quite frankly.
Let's do a roll-off.
Just do it, 50-50. They're just going to toe onto the objective, and they're going to make my locust thing happen. Those cultists have already made this objective sticky, so they're coming back over here in case I need them later. Those legionaries have moved up to support these. That predator's there ready to go. And those legionaries are going to throw themselves into the Subductor and the Calidus because it'll be fun. So that's the plan. So just because it's all over there, do you mind if I just swing around and hang out with you for a bit? If you want to give me this as turn 0, this is my scout moves. Okay, so the Calidus is visible. Yeah. So I am... Well,
there we go, just updated turn 1 there. So we've got established locus and engage. I think
I'm going to go for a Dark Pact. I'm going to Dark Pact
shooting
for sustained hits. So that's always fun. Excellent. No one kills themselves to start with, which is great. So I've got one melter gun.
There's better rolling
in the
than
unit,
Jordan.
So hitting on a 3. One hit. Cowardice toughness.
He's already beaten
Oh,
him. It's,
so-
it's all good. You're on a 5.
Is it a 1 to wound? No, okay. 2s.
I think Jordan was rolling
That is
D3s.
one of them at a
It actually wouldn't surprise me if I'm dice away.
Fine. She has a. I'm assuming it's
Four
an,
of invuln.
of course, she's got an invulnerable save. There is 3 bolt pistols in the squad. They're going to hit on 3s. All of them are 4s. That's great. I think I may have overcome the
So
curse.
this is, you can't quite make it out on the screen, but in the top of the corner there,
Pause
I'll just draw her up here.
No AD, mate.
Let's get this up here.
Well, you saved one.
So what's happening is there's some legionaries have gone up here,
One goes through.
and there's a
One
Calidus
after,
assassin here. So they've managed to get a first turn charge into her. Just into here.
And then one plasma pistol. I'm not going
Did
to.
he say there's some subductors up there as well?
Sad.
I'll just move the screen down a little
The
bit.
shooting is done, so I may as well get stuck into the charge.
No.
Multi-charge could be on here. Because either way, you're going to be able to pile them in, right?
Yeah.
The assassin has to fight first, right?
We fight
She
first
could
with
just
Calidus anyway.
She has to fight first anyway.
outright kill the Chaos Lord before he attacks.
Then and go around here.
Yeah.
Then. Just
It's
fight through a wall, right?
a
So
little bit risky,
I'm gonna-
especially if there's another unit
could
there.
heroic. She's got
you
fight
could heroic
first
in,
anyway,
or
so
if it's
I
a
can't
double charge
stop
and you take
that.
away
No,
attacks
no,
onto the
I don't know if
assassin.
you get fight
Like,
first. That
Yeah,
is,
he knows that. He's just said, yeah.
that is a concern.
Can you hear the players, Josh?
a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but
It's- I can usually hear them
no, it's
after
all
we
good.
talk a little bit after.
Well, you saved
the
all
first
the-
few
all the
words.
shooting, isn't- so what's her attack stats like? She's got a pretty beefy weapon, right?
AP4, she's like
Oh.
absolutely
She's disgusting.
horrible.
Oh, I've completely miscued this. Right, it's the fights first has completely put me off it. But
See, this is why it can be important to, well, also knowing your army
Yeah,
can help you
things
working
like
out
that.
your play and deciding
Around,
on
but if
decisions.
you make
Knowing
it-
your opponent's army
So
is
let's move this.
Also,
This is
like,
the advantage.
Yeah.
So we've
the other
actually
half of a
agreed
battle,
so that-
in a way.
yeah, so I'm in a position.
I never know what my opponent's arms do.
But then-
I just use extreme prejudice. Charge. Kill it. Then I don't need to know what its rules are.
Possible, from my understanding, unless you.
If we put enough stuff into it, it will die.
Yeah, they just say, well,
Probably Nathan is not putting enough
has
into
to
this
Oh, it's like 10 or 11.
combat up top. He goes for it.
I'm probably better off not going for it. And if you throw the Calidus in, when can
oh,
you?
sorry, yeah, the subjugators were there. I think he's heroic into. Have you
Leave it there, I just-
have you heroic there, Matt?
I'm not.
The thing is-
I didn't know about the fights first because I've not played against the Calidus.
Oh, so you've
before.
taken them back.
No, I didn't charge. I just shot.
Oh, I see.
But if he charges, there's no way,
I can't.
unless he gets like over 10 charge, to avoid actually coming into contact.
So I've misspoke there. In the top, we've removed the terrain. That big blob in the middle at the centre there. Let me just put it here. Here
This here.
Yeah.
is actually subjugators which have infiltrated with a Calidus assassin.
Yeah,
This is the
alongside.
legionaries here.
Yeah.
And he was thinking twice about this move
I thought twice and I've changed my mind.
because
So
the
what I'm
Calidus
gonna-
is strike
I
fight
decided
first.
I'm going to leave it go.
Okay.
I didn't know about the fights first. That was a bit of a factor. But that just shows like lack of experience playing against agents in that unit. If he wants to pick her up and use her usefully later, he'll remove the threat. If he charges her in, that puts me in a position where on my turn I can pop out and shoot her to death. So I'm happy to leave it there for now. I've left them dangling in the wind a little bit, but they do have some friends. So I'll get established locus for 2 points, please, and I'm going to turn engage on all fronts into a CP because it's going to be a bit of a tough one to get, and he can always scream me out himself.
That takes you up to 3 CP for the start of Matt's turn.
And 2 of the finest VPs.
Let me have a.
No kills for your turn there.
There wasn't anything on offer.
They've not got any flamers or anything like that, have they?
No, but I do have, and this will be the only time I remind you, I do have the 6-inch reactive move.
Okay.
So that's just something to keep in mind. In the interest of fairness and playing by intent, letting you know that any of my infantry units can dip out 6 inches.
CP to react.
And I've got 3 of them floating around.
Okay, yeah. Reactive move, CP.
So I'm going to leave the assassin there then.
Which will cost him 2 with Pelagius's Vector.
This one.
True.
And I'm going to give you this one.
But he has got 3 going into this turn.
Oh, yes. So you got,
Overwhelming force.
But, you know, it's just if he wants to, maybe
Okay,
he
so
might
this
spend it
means
on an
do I
Overwatch
create
somewhere and
something?
then
whole massive squad.
I don't think you could spend it on anything else in the movement phase, so he might be safe even if he doesn't Overwatch.
Maybe on the cards, but
I
So,
think you've screened
Secondaries behind enemy lines and overwhelming
not
force.
realistically happening.
yeah.
So I haven't even thought about that being something to contend with.
So I'm
Okay.
not sure, but are them?
Pardon?
Well, he's got a reactive move,
Oh, please.
but it's at the start of the game. Overwhelming force it checks for.
Oh, right. I thought that Matt's side one
Oh,
was
they've
over
got to
there.
be on that side.
Sorry, I thought they were both in play and Matt's side was over there. That's my bad.
No, that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Lining up, so that, you know, on the left-hand side, that's the agents, secondaries.
Got ya.
That's just how we're doing it.
Bit of a tight squeeze this side.
Okay, chat. Thanks for joining us. As usual, it's great to see you all. I'd like to see some predictions here. What do we think's going to happen? What's the score going to be? What are we hoping to see?
So overwhelming force.
I might surprise some people with first turn roll. I think I'd go for an agent's victory. I think there's actually a lot of play in this army.
Remove
If
me from the
you
objective or kill
know,
bloke on it.
just looking at the stats, I don't think it tells the full story of the agent's book.
Oh,
The same with how the
One inch
Geosteel
run.
Cult book
love it.
was abysmal. But then during the end of the cycle before the data slot dropped, a lot of
Barely
the
one
players
guy
who
gets
were
on. Okay.
constantly playing GSC were starting to get wins and racking some quite good results with it. I feel like usually books take a while to get figured out,
Royal doggo.
and actually the data slate can have a detriment impact
I
on
might
that.
get you to move them for me rather than me coming round if that's
Oh, if you
right.
trust me.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
So-
they're probably struggling to armour, but you'll notice there's only really 3 Preds in this army. So.
Yeah.
But they are good at anti-infantry, so we'll see.
They're gonna be able to move 7.
They'll
I think
kind of be
Is there a
halfway.
Thompson?
They'll be
Matt
stuck into the
could
building.
get a
Yeah, that's fine.
kill more here. Even with the reactive move, I think it's still proxy overwhelming force if he kills them legionaries. If I'm not mistaken, it checks at the start that when you draw the card.
And once we put that building back in the way, they should be
Yeah.
relatively safe.
Oh, he can definitely get that.
And
Yeah. If the
Yeah.
unit starts on an objective, then they still count towards overwhelming, even if there's a reactive move. So yeah, you're 100% right there. You can't get the kill more on turn 1 though. So it's only going to be 4.
yeah, but then if you get the overwhelming and
But yeah, then you're coming
kill,
all the way back.
you're looking at quite a healthy lead going into turn 2. Like if you're going second and you're
They
up
just,
on turn 1,
6 inches.
you feel like you've got the game in your hands then.
True, but, you know, we're playing WTC points here, so 4 points doesn't quite pip you into that point. Gives you a little bit of leeway. You can afford to give away 4 points, I think. And that's not going to cost you a WTC point necessarily. Just a thought.
Thought for the day.
Yeah, WTC does make winning by bigger margins less likely, and
Friends behind me.
it does make draws very possible. I think we've had 4 draws in the league. I'm sorry, 2 draws, which is 4 players
Yeah, I like that.
in the league so far.
I like that because I always feel like losing by a point and it being a total loss it just feels like you've been robbed. That's the problem with ITC sometimes, but that's how
Yeah,
it goes.
especially with the random draw of cards, like there will be points differentials just on if someone drew better cards than you in the game.
Yeah.
Like you could both play the same and someone else could win because they just drew better.
No, D6 is Huron's baked in. He's got a
There you go. These legionaries moving 6 back.
Get himself out of this particular situation.
That's good. I can see he's got some measuring there. We know what that's for.
You can see the intention there.
Yeah.
When heroic got dropped to 1 CP, it's become a pretty fundamental part of the game now.
But it's really good to see. Don't you think? Just a comment on that. You say it's obvious, but for some of the people listening, what do you think he was doing there?
He's measuring the 6-inch range for him to be able to declare a charge for a heroic intervention, which, like I said, has become a real part of the game now with the drop to 1 CP. It's made combat armies flow a bit better, and the combat meta is actually very skill based because of it.
I like
Basically,
it.
you have to have, you double your units up to protect each other now, and it's
Well, I like it 'cause it's, you know, it's
quite strategic.
you got to think a turn ahead, you know, and that's what I want to see from a game, you know, and getting rewarded for it as well. It's a shame they don't count as charging, but I guess that'd be a bit overpowered. I mean, for fight first, I mean.
This is the word
It's fight first, still procs on it. It's mainly just abilities like Thundercav, the +1 damage one, and usually impact mortals.
Oh, here we go. What's going on here? And these are the, what are those? Subductors again. So they're the 4+ invuln.
Yeah.
Shock maul, fun blokes with melee weapons. Yeah.
It's Battle of the Chaff in the middle there.
That's what I was gonna pick as the +1 to hit, but it's up to
Yeah,
you.
both these units are quite tanky, and the battle
Yeah, that's fine.
output is not the best, so I imagine they're just gonna kill a few models from each
You
and
can
call
move
it
them
a
back
day
if
and
that's
contest the objective.
All that models again. If you pick that unit up, it saves me a lot of time for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna let you crack
Some
on.
psychological warfare here.
I'm gonna advance these.
This game actually could come down to a real fight about not just killing each other, but OC. Like who can get the most OC onto each objective to deny it.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I like to see, you know, they're not super optimized lists, which is cool. And it means there's a bit more of a strategy to it, I think. A little less rock, paper, scissors and a little bit more, you know, your decisions actually matter.
Mine is super optimized. It's a terrible detachment.
It's optimized for your detachment.
Which is still D tier. So is it everyone else is out?
Yeah.
Those two.
I do fully agree with David on that
Yeah,
point.
They're
You
nice,
do
right?
optimize your list for your detachment
Yeah,
and use
they're-
different
they're
units in it.
fun.
And it's also, I think, it's optimized for the player as well. Like, every player will have their own play style, in a way, and own units they like, and how they use them.
Humble Eversaur assassin.
So when you're copying a list from someone else, you may not see the nuances they've written
What are you
into
doing
it.
with the rest of your friends?
We see that a lot, right? But it's such a thing in 40k for people to just, well, as long as you get a few reps in, you can compensate for that. But I was just thinking that, you know, some people are great at writing lists, and sometimes it's worth copying them and seeing why they're doing that and how it works. But you're right, if you don't understand why those decisions have been made, you're better off just playing something you know.
I agree. I think it's better playing a list that could be perceived as bad 100 times than
that unit.
rewriting a list and
So we split the
every
unit
single
five.
time you
So
use of it.
5 in the car,
in there,
5 there.
you have to have 5
Every
in there.
single game.
Otherwise,
So it's worth mentioning now, this is WTC rules, so we are playing by intention. So obviously if you're going to be doing something, I'm going here so I can't be seen from here.
yeah, which is why we were very clear about this
already
tank.
discussing that, so you can't shoot that tank.
Yeah.
The idea is, but we'll try
And
and
that's, yeah, just,
more vocal.
so is that rhino, just to check, that rhino hull on that terrain or not?
There's usually a wall in the way there, so I wouldn't be able to catch it anyway.
That's not true, not completely. But yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
We'll get the lasers out. So the intention is I can't get my unless I come all the way around here. There might be an angle for me. If you chuck me a laser pen, I can show you.
The idea is,
There we go, that's what I like to see.
it's literally like,
I'd have to come out.
if you're there,
You'd have to go further back. Otherwise I can get you.
That's the only one I'm going to give, just because I'm saying, just to reiterate to the audience, we're playing WTC, which is play by intention.
the same intent that he was.
Good, yeah, just checking. Good, happy.
Yeah. So if I popped out to here,
So we will accept questions from the crowd. Let's have a look here. James Lockins says good luck. Hugh knows me too well. Josh's battle advice, go and get him. Die. I actually played my league game yesterday into James's Orcs, which is such a really cool list. But this map layout for the killer can spam was just terrible for him.
I've got the redeploy.
I could just lock up all these choke points and they couldn't get to me basically.
I felt the same way with Thundercav as well. It's basically
Moving around.
very similar in movement
Yes, I'm
we're
going to shoot.
doing with me and James, and it does. You have like basically only 2 lanes you can go down, and it can get a bit annoying if people just keep blocking them lanes up.
We have Richard Dodd in the chat from Rexhammer. Thanks for joining us, Rich. He's mentioning the dragon there. That's Ash, our North Wales Team Championship Cup, which year 1 was last year. Wrexhammer smashed D-side Defenders, the other club, big club in North Wales, to win the trophy. We managed to eke out a narrow victory this time. I'm sure it's going to exchange hands many times over the years to come, but it's great, that a little event that we run here. Again, WC standard, which is what we're trying to bring across the entire country.
Anyway, but
And it's just nice having two clubs, having a relationship with each other instead of just being separate entities.
I love it. I love. We need to build that relationship. You know, there's enough room for everybody. We're far enough apart now that Wales has got a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. It takes 2 hours to go 10 miles. So different catchment areas. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Rich. Good to see you.
But in response to that question, they're never getting Ash back.
No, not the way we're scaling up the club. Oh, we've got some dice rolls here. What's happening here, gents?
so I've just showed the Everswords just shot into them. 5 went through. So 1 damage each.
Okay, so because that won't kill the Dark Commune, do you want to allocate it just to the unit at large? Otherwise, the Dark Commune's left on 1 then.
That's fine.
Yep.
He declares the wound
because I've got
before you
other
roll the
shooting.
dice. Yeah.
And the precision shooting? Because you can't. If it's allocated to the commune, it won't.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So I'll put the commune down to 1.
It does seem like Nathan put the Dark Commune in front of a wall,
So now,
Did he?
which was able. Yeah, it's why it was able to get precision,
Right, precision.
I think, in the shooting phase.
Is the Dark Commune on the objective?
It is.
Visible.
Unfortunately, yes. I
Okay,
I
insane.
was forced into a reactive move
so
elsewhere.
have they, died though?
Pardon?
Mega.
What's the Dark Commune?
Yeah, against reactive move strats like this, you usually have to do 2-pronged attacks, so that they can only react to one of them.
One of whom is a character. It's weird.
So with the top left moving back, Matt has moved himself into the middle to hopefully kill this Scottish unit with these. I think it's a Subductor unit and a Death Watch unit.
Yes. It's Death Watch unit and a Subductor. So there's a lot of pain in the centre there.
And then strength 4.
3s again.
A lot
A lot of pain,
1 AP.
a lot of OC.
Okay.
He's rolling these 5-ups though. These 5-ups coming in clutch.
That's fine. Subductors. Let's see if
Your
these can
dice
shoot
tray
us.
seems to like
Yes,
5-ups
they
a
have
lot,
Pistol.
usually when you're using your dice, Josh.
Just telling chat. I didn't know the Eversaw had precision on the gun, so I wouldn't have put it in front of the wall otherwise.
Well, he can still charge and precision them out.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a slight error of judgment.
It's fine. It's not like it's being streamed or anything.
No, exactly. It's fine. I planned. Have you considered that as Alpha Legion, this is all part of the plan?
So the reason it's bad to put
Sounds like
the character unit in front
It's a
is
freeze to hit, yeah?
precision can
It
only
is full
target
full
characters it can
Yeah,
see.
I'm your
So if they were behind the wall, it
5.
wouldn't be able to target them.
AP,
Even in combat,
0,
it works
obviously
like that as
strength
well.
4.
If you can't see them in combat, you wouldn't be able to precision them out. Which is why it's good to usually try and protect your characters behind a wall.
Keep rolling those 6s.
God, what's going on here? He's using my dice as well. This is the
As long as I
That's
keep
insane.
rolling those, I should be fine.
This is the trap, you see. Nathan knew he's just going to roll all 6s this turn.
Shoot.
The trap has been sprung.
Fine. Okay.
Alpha Legion.
I mean,
please.
sometimes in games, you can have a bad matchup and you just have to rely on a bit of luck to pull
Okay.
you through
So.
The rest of the squad's got
to get that win.
I realised we had the music up.
Do they not?
I realised we had the music quite loud there. So if there's any problems with the sound balance, people, just let us know in the chat.
So are we looking at measuring up charges now? Yeah.
So 6.
Check something before you start.
We're into the charge phase now.
We are into the fighty phase.
What can they do? A reactive from a charge?
So
No,
big
it's
charge
just
is coming up,
another
I think.
stratagem, not- isn't there?
Where's this?
The middle one looks
Which one's
pretty
starting?
also.
Make it.
Who? Carlos.
So.
Put her in.
Yep.
Calidus in the top.
Sure. I'm going to declare heroic. The second squad of legionaries is going to get stuck in on the basis that you might not charge the subductors in, and then I don't get the opportunity to heroic into her. And if I can take her off the board myself, that'd be a pretty. You can only kill one unit of legionaries with her, right? So
I'm going to get a drink. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Josh.
I can't hear what you're saying.
No, you
You say
can't.
capable hands.
Oh.
Oh shit, he failed the charge. It is a rerollable.
Is it re-rollable? If
But
it is, I'm probably going to have
It
to.
shouldn't be because of the Vector.
Have another go at that.
Oh, if you spend
That's
CP?
better.
Yeah, so if you spend CP to reroll it.
Yeah, so I have. I've done it.
Yeah, it cost him 2.
Yeah. Oh, because of her.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the Vect. Well
So-
then, if that's the case,
You wouldn't have done it.
no, I can't do it. I can't afford the reroll.
Yeah, so
'Cause
you've
it got-
done the
heroic would have been
heroic.
The heroic would have been 1
Yeah.
because she was out of range at the time.
Yeah.
And then I can't afford the reroll, so we are where we are, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So I'm down
afraid
to
now.
1, and God, I forgot about Imperial Assassins. They're absolutely nightmarish, aren't they?
Yeah,
He hasn't got one as well, has he?
but
No, like CP shenanigans. He can't
no.
make me. Oh, that's all right then. Sound.
no.
Well,
That was quite a big
See, what's the distance?
fail on the
of
heroic
these?
there. It most sure gives the
oh, you're
assassin
looking at like 3 for the
free
death
reign.
ultimate, and then
on that side of the
2,
board
maybe
for at
3
least
for
a
the
turn.
seductress?
And then 4 for the
If the Eversoul wants to get involved, yeah.
Eversaw. Yeah, just makes it.
Cool. Does he have fight first?
No,
Ooh.
but you've got 1 CP left.
Oh yeah. That's not what I was wondering about. There's a turn after this one, Matt. I was curious. That's all.
Subductors. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
5 is. Oh, I don't know, mate. That's a long way. It's a bit of a distance to clear that.
I am back. Unfortunately, I drank all my beer on Wednesday, so I'm going to probably be sober for this one.
Withdrawal symptoms already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for me and Ben, you know.
Yeah, Ben will be joining us hopefully in the next half an hour.
I suppose you won't be, if you join, just pop to the shop.
Let's keep this up, man. We're not.
No, I have fortunately got a wife who can maybe run an errand for me. Good.
I'm just checking when can I
Be
do
assistant, be elusive assistant.
The unpaid intern, which is unfortunately she's never here to do the sound for the live streams.
You do the charge. I'll look at
Which
it.
is why the sound quality always takes a little while to
Because that should have been.
settle down.
Go see me anyway.
No, it's more that I caused you to do a battle shock.
Oh, the stratagem stuff. You're probably gonna wipe the unit anyway.
Now,
you might
Matt
roll
does
that.
have a strat
Sure,
in
but it's
his
not instant.
Imperial Agents, which
Oh,
allows him
okay.
to
Okay.
Well, they have
from
to
shooting phase or a fight phase to gain sustained hits 1, lance, and ignore cover if a unit
Interested to
is
see, do I
on an
then go
objective.
around?
You're gonna
so I
have
can
you-
pile in.
Well,
A devastating counterpunch for turn 1.
it's a
Matt's putting a lot into it because he needs to with
Yeah.
because of how tough they
Yes,
are.
you're right.
But I think it's enough.
It's a risk factor.
You've got
I think so.
And basing me is this. So, yeah, little fella was knocked by the building on the way up. So you've got to base me.
Nathan will most probably be trading up into this
I don't
because
with a
you
12
can then,
charge, I don't even think you can like block yourself.
especially with
off.
that 12-inch
You're gonna have to
charge,
come around
you
and
have to
play.
make base contact.
That's fine.
Nathan can most probably engage his units
it's literally
slightly
very
safely
literally
behind the wall,
all the way in. Yeah.
All the way around, aren't they?
Yeah.
and
I think you can pick them up, but be in a bad position afterwards.
You wanted like a.
I don't think he'll be in that bad a position because I think he'll be behind his main terrain piece, and could maybe secure kill more next turn.
Yeah, I think it's just probably going to be a low scoring primary for a couple of turns to see what you trade up into. But yeah,
You're definitely picking up 4 for kill this turn, mate. I don't think I can stop that happening.
Nathan failing that heroic charge is big for his push into that
Quick question.
top
How
left,
assassin only goes back.
especially since it's a safe objective.
End of mine. Okay, good.
yeah, it's huge that.
Engagement range, it can come out in engagement range.
That's fine. Yeah. I've just
Well,
got you.
yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I can't say too much, but I think because obviously they can hear me, but I think that's
We're not listening.
it's going to be fine in a couple of turns.
Yeah. Okay. So what? He's
Because
gonna.
I think this
I,
guy.
I think it just delays him, right?
Yeah, I think so
So
too.
he means, well, he's in base contact with
Oh
him.
yeah, he's fighting. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's just that. Yeah. Right. So.
Just allows Matt to push up a bit more as Nathan deals with what matters through him in this front line.
Yes.
Where do you want to scrap first?
Okay, so you have not got enough CP to interrupt.
Not anymore.
2 CP.
Ah, well, up there. Oh, it's 2 anyway. Yeah, that would make
Yeah.
it 3.
So I'll do here.
Oh. Okay. I don't think you could stop that. In fairness, I don't think you could stop me get. Like,
No,
they can get it.
and that's not a problem.
Okay, as long as you're
I'm
happy.
sort of happy with that, actually.
Well, you can't hit me until I pile in, but yeah. Yeah, and I'm piling distance there. Okay. Who would you like to smack about first?
We'll do it over
You
here.
can't pile in unless you're charged,
Oh, right, fair enough. So you could pile into me,
or you're within engagement range.
and that's less than an inch, right?
It's an inch.
I'm like an inch and a half out from free combat.
I was going to say.
Because Matt didn't declare a charge on that unit, he would always have to stay further than an inch out from it anyway.
No sustained hits,
These are
5.
lethals.
Cool. AP?
AP -4.
Oh, okay.
Strength 5.
Toughness 4, so you're looking for 3s there, mate. Hey!
So 4
Hey, one of them's alive, you know.
at AP 4.
They are, 4 of them just melt.
Shit.
Do
Never
me
mind.
a favour.
Yeah.
Could you leave?
Because 2 of them with lethals.
Leave the bloke with the power fist. Everyone else gone.
Yeah. She has lethals. She kills marines like a knife through butter. She's very good at it.
So he's still there.
She also has a 4-up invuln,
I should've-
so this Chaos Lord attacking her if he
If you'd
doesn't
have
pop
committed
his
He wouldn't
happy
have
fun
held on to the
time.
objective.
There is no Chaos Lord. There's no Chaos Lord in this unit.
String them along, but never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And there definitely can't be now. You need at least 2 models in the unit to replace them with the Chaos Lord later. Which one of these do you want?
I'm going to start off with the Eversaw. You can say no.
How?
I want no. I want
Eversaw first brings out the old
thing to go bonkers.
Whirlwind Chainsword. How many attacks does this guy get? Well, let's find out.
2, 3,
I've never seen an Eversaw in action.
8,
I
9.
So the
believe I'm
Eversaw
going.
usually only has
Yeah, I'm
6
pleasantly
attacks,
surprised at what he does.
They are fucking insane.
I'm on steroids, so he has 9 attacks hitting on 2.
Do they also have precision as well?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, they do. Here we go.
So this is going to be ever so slightly. Crack on, mate. I can't do anything about this.
So if he's able to kill the Dark Commune
3,
before
he does get
another
12
unit
attacks.
activation,
So it's a
Do you hear that?
bit of
So
a win
he's
for
rolled
me.
4 6s, and they're sustained 3.
You missed one, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same 3.
He misses a lot, but he gets 12 back in.
Well, 9 back
Wow.
on top of the 6s. Yeah, it's. I think the unit makes.
gotta get me one of those.
They're mental. They're so good. But rolling 4 6s helps.
Look, he's doing this into a unit of cultists. If it was a legionary unit with a lord in it, I'd be crying right now.
Yeah.
So what's toughness?
Oh, it doesn't matter. What's your strength?
5.
Still 3s. You're anti-infantry 3, so you
Yeah.
can't. I'm already so squishy, you can't do better. Alright. So, are we going to allocate 1 by 1 to the commune until the commune dies?
Makes sense because obviously you don't get the invens then, do you?
Yeah, so I'll just roll these.
Okay.
So, there's this many, which is a lot. 5 of invuln, dead. And then what's the AP?
AP is -2.
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, 6 dead, 7 dead, 8 dead, 9 dead. 10. You have killed 10 of them. Plus the thing that was giving them the invulnerable save because you precisioned. Because he killed the precisioned one first. He precisioned
To
out
stop them
the Dark
getting in.
Commune first.
No one can hear me in the chat. I've got my mic off. So you've taken out the character first
Yeah, which now means the rest of the unit does not get the invulnerable save.
immediately.
I feel like it would be
It
immediately.
would be the
wouldn't
same way if, like, because once you detach the unit away,
Yeah.
the other way around. So if
Is it all happening?
If I kill the squad,
Yeah.
and a character's left behind, the
So
character
it
doesn't
works
get any
by
bonuses
it's his next
of the squad, so I'm
activation.
assuming it would work the same way the other way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nathan will not get the
as well,
invuln.
unless someone knows exactly whether that's incorrect or not.
No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, because obviously it's all happening instantaneously. It's killed the character, and then does it immediately mean that the entire squad loses the 5
Actually, I
plus
think the
invuln?
attacks might have to resolve.
I think they all get the 5 plus invuln against those attacks. I'm
and then the
almost
rest
certain of
is
it.
in the clear. All right, cool.
You are right, Josh.
Yeah, they all get the 5 plus invuln.
Thank you
But
for
then
that.
when the rest of the units attack, there's no invuln.
So there's a world where I save a few of these lads.
Yeah.
If only to die ever so slowly. Oh. Okay, so I'm making.
This is
the
why
most of the
multiple
invuln
activations
saves. I
can be
save
quite
half
good.
Yeah.
of those. So the Dark Commune leader is dead.
He was dead already, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was the one I
It's
rolled.
a shame because they
I'll
could.
pull
No need for him to
10
die. I think.
points. Like, how big is Pylon? 3 inches?
Yeah, it's
want to
just
put
one
the
of
other
them.
back
You
then.
move a unit, you don't fully put thought into it, and it happens sometimes, you know. Especially when you're not practiced with it as well.
Oh god, there's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carry on.
Okay. So,
Start packing them back into my cultist box.
subductors. So I'll do the dog first.
There's a dog?
Yeah, mechanical dog.
How good is dog?
Not very good. None of these are very good. Need 3s.
I'll keep this box
So-
out.
2 go through.
Yep.
And hit. Strength, toughness, 3s, yeah.
Yep, still 3s.
So 2 at AP nothing.
6 up t-shirt saves. 2 die.
2 die. So 1, 2.
You see.
I'm
if
still
Nathan was clever here, he'd be removing all of the cultists from the Death Watch squad.
Yeah,
I actually don't think you want to do that. Because you want to keep them Death Watch tied up so they can't pile into the next Chaos unit. Because they rolled such a big charge.
Yeah, but no,
They will then...
The Death Watch squad is charged, so you can just pile in anyway.
Yeah, you can pile into your...
with what, one model? That's what I'm saying. So this is a lesson here.
4 there. That
Oh, there's 4. Did they wrap around the back?
Yeah, 12 inch charge.
12 inch charge, so I have to go around.
Oh shit! I didn't know there was a chaos. So sorry, chat. That's my bad interfering. I didn't realise that those. I thought.
Potential teachable moment there.
I thought those 4 were cultists.
There are 5 Death Watch here. Oh, there's 4 Death Watch.
But yeah, they can all go within force and kill that cult. Okay, yeah. My bad. Crack on.
You've got to pile into the unit you've charged anyway, so if I leave them...
No, you can pile into the closest enemy model. That's how it
Enemy
works.
model?
Yeah.
Oh. Age of Sigmar rules.
That's how you get around fight first.
Yeah.
So you could have charged the subjugators in the top, piled into the assassin.
See? It's a learnable... It's a teachable moment.
It's big.
I mean, I've still got one guy with a power fist square enough to where she's taking a damage as well,
10.
so I back him.
10 at AP1.
Oh, just 10 would it?
I believe in him.
Seven, 8,
Is that the cultist unit gone?
10. So there's 2 left. They're still here.
It's 2 left.
Okay.
Okay, I'm tying up at least some Death Watch from that Legionnaire unit in Marino.
Oh, do you really need to come around?
Does help.
Yep.
Try not to step on the dead pile.
I think those legionaries pick up that entire centre, but there's just so much redundancy built in. I don't think it's too much of an issue.
I don't know. I think they only get reroll 1s to wound instead of their 4 rerolls. It kind of just depends on how the Lord rolls, because can be a lot of their damage output.
How do I? If I go... I can
Yeah,
go
you have to
into-
maintain coherency.
I
The
can
closest
go.
enemy model.
Oh, so they'd go into there then?
Yeah, you can't dip them off into my...
Okay.
Yeah, and there's enough cultists there to keep the rest of the unit chied in. So you can get like 1 or 2 of them into the legionary squad, but the rest will have to stay with the cultists.
So these go into the squad.
The closest
No, they
enemy
can't
model is
do
the
that.
rhino,
So
mate.
they have to go into...
They have to go into the rhino, because they were next to the rhino.
Yeah.
So you'll get like 1 or 2. He's piling away from his closest enemy model. The cultist is
Cultists
there.
are closest. It's
You
model
have
by
to-
model basis.
Most of them have to go cultists.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where it can get very complicated with pile-ins and multiple
Well,
units.
that's why it's careful not to move models before you.
Yeah.
Go, okay, who's the closest here?
Yeah.
because So many times we're like, oh, he was closer, but oh, you've moved the model now.
It's like those 2.
Yeah, I think it's one of the
Those two
most,
over there, and the rest of it.
I wouldn't say annoying part of the game, but it's the most technical part.
We can put that building back now.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend...
It's fine as long as you know that rule, right?
Yeah.
But it
You're
costs
both
me
planning
1.
ahead and you're thinking
So
about
give
it. And
sustained hits and
actually, that's just
lance.
part of being a better player with time. Is you don't.
Yeah, it also takes time. It also is like where you remove your units from. There's a lot of like decision making that goes into it.
To...
Combat's always been my favourite part of the game for that nuance of it. They tried to reduce that with 10,
able to pile them in
but they haven't completely removed it,
to
thankfully.
your guy,
Yeah.
but it means...
Yeah, I'm glad it is still there. Like,
Like,
combat in 10th is
It's
good
free,
just
isn't it?
because
Yeah.
of
So like
the
that.
extra
Otherwise you're
movement
lining
you
up-
get out from
you're
the
just
charge
lining up
and
all different
pile
lines
in
and
and consolidation
Yeah.
after.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the
So-
building for this?
And then
What?
when you add in the able to tag units
Yeah,
you've
we
not charged, it
yeah,
becomes
I'll hold on to it.
very good.
So... Should I do the attacks into the
May as well finish the cultists off.
filters off first? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 6 of
4
them.
with, 4 with shields.
Yep. The 6
I
of them.
think
there,
Matt
4
has
with
also
shield.
used his strat to
Has Matt
gain sustained.
Yeah.
popped the strat here?
Yeah, so he's popped. There is a strat that they have that costs 2 CP that gives them sustained hits and lance, but because there's a watchmaster in the unit, it only costs the 1.
Where's Cypher?
In this list, he actually isn't as useful as Huron Blackheart is. It was a difficult choice. Having the Vect is really strong, and in my next list I will be bringing it. But
Oh, I thought I saw it. No, I'm thinking of Jordan's list because
Yeah.
they're both running. Yeah.
yeah, so it's Hurons in it instead of Cypher. Actually, in fairness, it might be in my list, but I tried to resubmit to change it because I made the mistake when I submitted it in. But Huron allowing you to redeploy makes the initial infiltration really forgiving, and because I've not really used units that infiltrate before, I needed that
T3,
cushion.
yeah?
Oh, T3, mate. Yeah, they're just absolutely
So you
nuked
need
for it.
2s.
Wunderbar. They're gone. Good job. You get kill 1. There we go. You've just saved me like 5 minutes a turn by killing that unit, so I
There you
appreciate
go.
that.
And we are 42 minutes in already. Turn 1. It's not too bad. Not
I'll
too
actually
bad.
start paying attention turn 2 onwards now. I'll actually consider my moves.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got.
I'd say you can get 1, 2.
This game is it's a lot of action
With
early.
an enemy model, so you can get 3
Which is
thunder
would be
hammers
good for turn 5 when we have one
Master,
model
2
each
hammers
left.
that way,
Yeah,
2 hammers
exactly.
into the Rhino.
Is he not in base contact with him?
But he's not in base contact with that.
Is it because of the?
It's well, it's not because of the banner. It's because that's as far as you got because you needed to string them for coherency
Okay.
because they couldn't pile in this
Okay.
way. They had to pile
So-
in that way.
Yeah, do consolidation after you've attacked with everything.
Yeah. So do you want to do the 2 hammers into the Rhino first? Because it's
Yeah.
the easy one. Rhino pop smoke. Can't see what you can't hit what you can't see. So you get rerolls.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm chaos. Yeah.
No, so I get to re-roll ones, but if it's not chaos, I get to re-roll the hit entirely.
Oh, because there's the anti-Xenos.
Yeah.
Okay, anti-Xenos
So what's
unit.
the toughness?
9.
So 9. So
Where's
it's
it 10 on a Rhino?
3's going down to
9
2s.
on a Rhino. 9 on a Rhino.
9 on a Rhino. Yeah.
So T10.
Are there any other rules
So
in
3's going down to 2s.
Yeah.
10th edition that are like based on Xenos
dear
and Chaos?
Ooh, 4 ones.
It's back. The curse
The
of
curse,
tray is back.
the curse of the tray.
AP -1.
The dice tray giveth, the dice tray taketh.
Rhino's fine.
And Rhino's fine.
Ooh, chunky Rhino, but he needs that on his Marines.
That's so fortunate. Okay. So then you've got the Watchmaster and 2 hammers into the Legionary squad, which is probably going to be a bad time. Who's this? Just the...
These are the Fat Hammers.
You're on. All of them hit. He's...
I've got the +1 to hit, but that's.
I know you do. He's on the cultist, mate.
Yeah, so
Thanks
Two
for
of them with 3s.
Forever Morbid, thanks for subscribing.
and what, 2s?
Oh, 2s, mate. Okay, so 3 go through at AP2, right? Yep.
Yep.
3 at AP2. So that puts me
too
to a
bad.
5 up. This is the one.
It's not one of these should save. Oh, none of them.
cool.
3 damage each.
Oh, they just splats it out every time. I'll kill the last cannon, and I will kill the 2 chainsword guys. So that leaves me with the Master of Executions and a 2 guys with heavy melee
Master of
weapons.
Executions. I always thought he gave him fight first.
I
he
did
has
as well.
precision, and he gives them.
But
rerolls
this gets around fight
against-
first, right?
does get
'Cause it's
around,
already
yeah.
activated.
Some rerolls.
That
Yeah.
roll,
piled in.
Master.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's got plus. He's
So it's actually
re-roll 1.
Yeah.
quite an important unit he's
They'll all hit.
Hit.
cutting down to size a bit here.
So get 3 extra.
Yeah. I thought this was just a chaff legionary unit, so that's a shame.
Most of the time it is.
Strength 6. T what again?
4s, mate. So at T4, so 3s. You
3's going down to
2s?
2s.
Plus 1 to wound lance.
Lance. And he's got lancing built in him as well.
Yeah.
But So miss 1,
How many?
3.
How many am I looking at here?
7, 8.
Wow.
8
What is,
AP2.
what is this from?
This
The
is from the
Watchmaster.
Watchmaster, so he's
God, I
got
didn't know there was
6
a
attacks
Watchmaster in there.
hitting on 2s, but I got 3 sustained, so he gets 3 extra
Before we
attacks.
do this, Nathan, is
Yeah.
this is there an invuln in there?
There isn't. No, the,
Okay.
the mode does not have a bin run baked in, so
Okay.
I'm just going to go for it all at once. AP what?
AP2.
AP2. So I save 3, but unfortunately, that will do the job.
Dead
So-
unit.
No, how many are there?
Oh, they're dead now.
It's D3 damage.
Oh, so I saved out of the 8. I saved 3 of them, so you have 5 D3 damage.
Okay, here we
so
go.
I thought they were too flat. That's my
Next.
mistake.
See some ones here.
So how many have you got left?
One guy can actually take
left.
2 hits,
So-
which
How many wounds have you
can
got?
be big.
It could be.
So first guy, he's dead.
Okay, there's one.
You have 4 left. Oh, he's
Two.
definitely dead. You have 3 rolls left. He's alive on 1. You have.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah,
he's
Matt.
dead. Yeah.
So, that's your
That's my guy.
Yeah, I'll put these in the dead pile. The great thing about turn 1 is
That's a lot of front-loaded damage.
Can
on that
obviously
one
move back
faster.
as well, can't they?
Yeah.
They can...
consolidate backwards onto the objective, this mage. My rhino can actually fight.
From this guy.
So I am going to take the opportunity to do that. And I am going to Dark Pact with it, because free hits are free hits. So do I get a 6? I'm okay, I don't get punished for it. So hitting on 4s, I get 3 because I get 1 back. Strength 6 against toughness 4 is
Toughness 4.
3 to wound. 1 wound goes through, AP nothing, mate.
Maybe nothing, so on 3s. Oh, one,
Yes!
two. So,
And then I've got Power Fist over there with the Calidus Assassin. So I'm not going to Dark Pact that.
so how many damage is that?
Just the 1, mate.
1.
Actually, I will Dark Pact that. 'cause
Weak
it-
willed.
It re-rolls and that's what's...
He's going for it. He's going for the dark
Dark
pack.
pack everything.
Hiya!
Oh, big Dark Pact.
Oh, you should get. You should get.
No, 6 is... That's, I need that. So I need a big roll. So hitting on 3, 6 is a sustained hits. Sad.
Sixes.
Oh.
I do hit you. AP 2 damage.
She's fire.
Okay, cool. She took 1 wound from
Yeah,
the
so
pistols
she's on
before.
3.
Okay, so where does that put us in terms of that?
So kill 2.
So you not only killed 2, you killed 2 that were in range of an objective as well. So you will get 9. So 4 primary and 5 secondary. Are you going to keep behind enemy line
4 for primary, for kill.
for kill?
Yeah.
And for secondary.
I killed 2 squads that were on an objective.
Overwhelming force happened twice.
5.
Yeah,
8
it is where it is.
behind enemy lines.
Can't
I'm
get
gonna
it. You going to take it?
Get the CP.
Get the CP for it. Okie dokie.
Good score for turn 1.
Put those there. Yeah, it's pretty hefty for turn
Very
1.
good score for turn one.
But I am in the out.
Scoring,
out in the open.
gaining a CP on your first turn is
Excellent.
pretty standard.
So my turn. I
does
get
help
4
you out.
primary because I do still hold an objective.
Yeah, so we're going. Sorry, Josh, I'll just go through the motions. So I'm going to put us into turn 2 for the. Oh, do you know what? I've got that the wrong way around here. That should be.
The overcharge there. Was
Completely got
massive.
that the wrong way around.
Right,
Sorry,
I've been
sorry everyone.
afraid.
I was going to say that makes
The hope
absolutely no
was that you'd
sense.
come in for the
So the
cultists,
agents
pile back on the
for-
objective, and all
and
3
yeah.
legionaries just swarm
For
you.
them on
So that
5.
extra kill there.
My intention
CSM on
was
2.
try and wrap them around.
Going into
My whole
turn
intention
2.
was very
4 for hold 1.
Is that card just
Okay.
dips out and the predator pops.
Sorry about that, chat. So yeah, go for it, Nathan. Give us your secondaries, mate.
Do you mind if I just go off the top, or do you want to do a fan out?
Let's do it fun and fan
Here
out.
we go.
So, mark for death.
Okay, so he's cheating, chat. You pick the bad ones on purpose.
Storm hostile objective.
Now, Storm Hostile Objective I actually quite like. I'm over here, aren't I? I am not a fan of Mark for Death.
Who is?
Does he have to pick first before I decide whether I bin it or not, or do I bin it before he picks?
What's the wording on it?
When drawn, your opponent must select 3 units. So yeah, you pick 3 units now, and then I decide if I don't
So,
fancy that.
regarding moving deep striking, you've got quite a bit of units, but obviously you need to have at the 12.
I'd need to be able to come in within 9 inches. I can shrink that to 7 inches if I use the Falsehood Lord shenanigans.
So he stopped you 12. So him
Obviously,
you
pick the
can't
Navigator.
get to
Can't
him.
touch that. Yeah,
Same with this guy.
yeah. I'm on
Because
2
obviously
CP.
my intention is with him. With all these, you can't get into
Because of the
range
bubble. So you're
of
picking
him
that,
as well.
and 1.
So the bubble here, 12.
I don't think I'm getting anywhere down here either, mate, to be perfectly honest. It's a long bomb. I can't
Can you
get
get in the corner there?
a bloke. But then how am I supposed to wipe a unit with, a bloke?
So do that squad.
Yeah, I don't like it. So, CP is nice, though. And I think I want to hold on to some CP.
So I got CP, but then I
Spent it all.
Spend it all. No, to get rid of that. Plus, it's your turn, so I get an extra one, don't I?
You were down on one. You were on
So I
one.
was on 1, got rid of 1,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so on 2, and now it's your turn.
Yeah.
I go up to 3.
Yes, you do. I think I kind of want the CP, but well, look, I need to start scoring some points. I think I'm going to spend the CP for Mark for Death. I've got enough Chaos Lords on the board that I can discount useful stratagems. So I will spend the CP, toss Mark for Death. Give me something better.
Sabotage.
I mean, it's not.
Oh fuck.
It's not horrible.
It's okay.
It's easy to
I
score
actually
it.
have a unit of pointless cultists in the corner
Yep.
here. Okay. Let's do what I know needs to be done. So, I don't even need to move that Predator tank. So that is brilliant. This unit is going to fall back, but I don't know where I'm going to put that. If I fall back to like... Actually, it could just sabotage in the building for me.
Can you sabotage it in combat?
No,
Fall back out of combat and then sabotage the building.
No, because
you have to be eligible to shoot.
yeah.
Ah, yes, of course. I do have a strat for that, but I'm not spending the CP. My fat side of deployment is over here, isn't it? So those cultists can sabotage me if I really wanted to.
Sabotage, where's that again? In
What would you do here, Josh?
These are... yeah, if you move him into...
He's in a difficult spot because to get rid of this middle, he really needs to poke out one predator into an unsafe position where it can get traded for that the knight with the, I think it's got the same gun as the chaos ones, which is like 2-shot melter.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think he's, with the way this turn's gone, he's just gonna have to suck it up and try and deplete what's in this middle.
Yeah.
And then he's got one legionary unit. You don't really want to put it into the assassin. You kind of want to shoot the assassin off because of the fights first, which could maybe go into that subductor unit. I'm not sure on my damage output, but I imagine it's not amazing.
Where is the assassin?
And then
The one in the middle.
The Eversource over here.
Okay.
So, yeah, but can I do that? Am I able to...
What's wrong?
Do you know, after combat, I can consolidate? Can that happen even if I've already piled in? Or is that the action that I've done?
No, you pile in, you fight, you consolidate.
So you can wrap the card a little bit so I can't get out this side if that's what you want to do.
Well, they can only move 3. That guy's just moved 6.
There's a limit, yeah, that guy comes back here. This is about as good as it's going to get.
And these guys can go...
That's about as good as it's going to get, yeah. Right.
So Matt was trying to do there was trying to wrap the rhino to make it so the guys have greater difficulty getting out. It's a good way to try and cock block transports.
I just don't think there was any way in hell doing it.
No, there definitely wasn't. You know, it's just forcing them to get out behind it.
So, what have you got in reserve, Nathan?
I've got a Legionnaire unit, a Lord with Falsehood, a squad of Terminators with a Sorcerer, and another Predator Destructor ready.
Okay.
And then there's 2 units of Legionaries that are probably going to jump out of the car right now. So... Hero squad are going to jump out the backside of it. Actually, no, they're going to jump out the front.
They can jump out 3.
I'm unsure
And then they're going to...
how much firepower you have to put into this Death Watch unit to kill it, because it is 10 Marines, but it doesn't have access to Armor Contempt.
It doesn't have armor contempt, I don't think.
Yeah, for some reason they decided to give it to every Space Marine attachment.
No, we were talking about the Death Watch. I don't think the Death Watch have. They don't have it.
Oh, did you not either? It's nice to be on a level playing field with it for once.
They are in cover though.
But yes, they are in cover. But the Predators have a +1 AP against infantry, so they will be losing at least some of their armor save.
In your opponent's shoot phase, just after enemy has been set to target, I can give it a 4 pinbin, and I can allow it to make a normal move of 6 inches.
That's after the shooting.
Yeah, just letting you know.
4 pinbin and then after the shooting. Okay.
Just
That doesn't change. That changes a little bit, but not everything that I've just done. So
but
that's
just
fine.
so that I don't want to have a gotcha moment there, because it's something I remembered.
And I know exactly why you're saying that, so I appreciate it. Here.
Because the game is not about me just going through you.
Well, that's all my practice.
Yeah, well, your opponent can't be expected to know all your strats, so you've got to remind them what you're capable of.
Have you got any precision in the army?
The Chaos Lord that just jumped out of the car has a enhancement that allows you to have precision.
So it does need to be an attached unit, which means it can't work on assassins because they're not attached.
That's That's really niche, but I kind of like it. I was pulling back on the objective there.
So you could line up one predator for the assassin, one predator for the death watch. Maybe brings down with terminators because I do have some anti-infantry dev combi weapons.
Yeah, but you can move after they're shot, and that's what he wants to avoid. I think.
But the Watchmaster is there, right? So he's more up the front. It's whether he can clear a wall going the 6 inches. He mostly can on the other side, but
It's more for the charge, I think.
yeah. So you could bring out the Terminator, shoot, line up the pred,
Sorry,
and shoot down that side wall, and you should always be able to see that Watchmaster.
over there. Just I'm trying to.
It does make the charge quite a bit longer. I think Nathan should have
I'm asking is
maybe come around the side of them, on the other side of the wall.
a hole
Yeah, I'd wrap
where I can fit a predator tank in against the side of the wall there. Yes, there definitely is. Okay, cool.
That unit getting away would be big for Matt, especially for the kill more mission.
Do me a favour. Can you measure
Risk is spreading yourself
how
too
far
thin,
can
isn't
that
it?
tank
Really,
get to about? If I was running it
not
on
picking up anything.
10.
So it'd have to.
Yeah, I find this is a
Yeah, you can pick
problem.
up. You know, we're
So
Even I do it still. You
then
assume a unit should kill something else, but
gets to about here.
sometimes your damage
Something
outputs just are too,
So
not swingy, but too close to the margin
Which get into there.
of whether you kill it or not, and you just need a little bit of unlucky dice, or they need a little bit of luck on their saves, and
12-inch bubble there.
something that you thought you would kill just ends up living, and it
Then again, I can just do
pushes
something
your
easier.
rapid ingresses back, and or objectives you won't be able to control anymore, and stuff like that. So it's usually better to try and overcommit a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you need to get
This
it
guy's-
done,
This guy's falling back.
if you need to get it done, you need to overcommit.
I am going to.
Oh, wow, have we got something for that? If
Can
there's a gotcha
Overwatch.
here. Oh, what are you overwatching?
It's
Him.
got flamer.
Oh, she has. Yeah, if you want to spend the CP for the Overwatch, man, you can
Just
do it.
Thinking, because does that count as a +1
Yeah.
for me? For me
It's a
to.
move. It's the
It'll count as
start-
a kill in your turn.
Yeah.
in this round, yeah.
Yeah.
You should keep a dice to the side to tally kills, by the way.
We haven't got any just yet.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah, we'll do that if
We
and
can
when
do it
something dies.
on here as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
can't we?
Spend the CP.
This is where it messes up. D6.
2's enough. Strength.
Strength is 5.
So you're looking at 3s. AP.
AP 2.
Okay, there's a world where I might not die, but it's probably not this one. Yeah, so you get that kill. Do you want to put a dice somewhere to make a
So
note?
we'll put it.
Yeah, he's dead. Just fine.
It's a bit annoying for Nathan because you usually do like to have one-man units or two-man units just about living, so you can run around and do actions with them, even if they're not combat efficient.
Yeah, that would have been a brilliant little. Oh, sorry, my mic's down low. That would have been a brilliant little unit for containment next turn or something, you know.
I need to do a bit of sabotaging. Other way around, buddy.
No, that's the big one on here.
Yeah. So still do need to start sabotaging something. Push them forward. I mean, it'll bait you into shooting them, but that's not great either.
Wondering if Nathan does charge these subductors now,
What's the range on
because
that
he's
thing?
let that
Relatively
assassin a
short.
bit
Yes,
loose,
got the melter guns.
where Matt could have a heroic into him.
I know. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I just. Yeah, I don't know.
It is.
Sometimes just tying up a unit,
So the
keeping it in
melter's
combat,
18,
making it
and the
can't
bolter's 36.
do much.
So, and then this thing's got like
It's
a
just
on it.
worth it
So it's,
to lose a guy.
that one
I would have
has
shot the
eight, so I
assassin
need
with the
to
pred.
check the app, because I don't know.
I think
got the
that
stats
would
for
have
that.
been the best play, because it's the only
He's
way
got
it's really
melter
going to
gun,
die,
infernal
because
spear.
Marines it does
So
just
12
shred
inches
unless it
and
gets a bit
24
unlucky.
inches.
So those cultists will pop into there. They're going to sabotage
Yep.
for me.
Nathan can hope that the Marines shoot it to death,
Where
but
it is,
with a
that's
4-up
coming out here,
invuln,
that
you're
means
very,
what's
it's
going
very
on there.
swingy.
This may seem silly.
Yeah.
But he does have a.
Okay, no, he's seen it. That's good.
Oh, he has a pred in.
Callous
the-
assassin.
oh, okay, I didn't realise.
Because
He
yeah,
needs to make sure he's positioning that so it can be effective next turn as well.
So 9
That's the
inches.
mistake everyone makes.
So if it's 12-inch bubble of no low knock, right?
Yeah, not being able to
So I need to be within 9 away.
shoot out of cover if you're not fully in it.
There we go. That's as far forward as that can go. So that's there.
It's very detrimental to vehicles. Like usually you're fine because you can poke like a little bit of your base out and get a line of sight.
I'm ready to do
But when you're rapid ingressing like this behind terrain and you're a bit far away from it, and you can't poke out the other side.
Yeah, this is just a reserve move, but yeah, I know what you mean.
What you want 2?
You spent it for an Overwatch.
But I had 3.
Yeah, you should have 1 or 2.
Oh, then why did you knock it to 2?
Because you went from 3 to 1.
Yeah, I was thinking then. Yeah, I haven't got a Vect.
Ah, yeah.
So,
I thought Nathan had a vector or something.
have you got like a... Oh, he's dead.
That's the end of the movement. No more reserves.
I'm just seeing if he wants to rapid ingress something. I don't think there's quite a large enough hole in the back for him to bring a squad in.
I can definitely come in here, but it's dependent.
You're off. That's what the Predator's for.
But they can definitely come here.
Oh yeah, the Predator shoots the shit out of you.
Psychological warfare.
Oh, being clear with it. No. Happy?
Yeah, these small, deep striking voidsman units are very good at
okay for me to crack
doing
on?
objectives in like behind enemy lines and
Okay.
sabotage to get that 6.
Inside that building.
This is Terminators.
Yeah, Grey Knight Terminator squad. Just gonna put them behind the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You're gonna have to stack them closer to that way to keep them out of line, but yeah.
I agree. I think you
That's a
could
good move.
go a bit further forward with him and I in case Nathan does have to wrap and the heroic convention could be on.
Yeah, agreed.
We're going to dark pack to sustain hits.
So
we
who's
do
shooting
take
what now?
that Predator, that Calamus. So the Predator's taken a wound, so it goes down to 10. Yeah, that's 10-sided dice. Autocannon shots, I've got 6 of those. Hitting on 3s. Drop 1. Toughness 3, right?
Yep.
2s. That is 4 at AP2 because you're infantry. And these are 3 each. Oh, don't keep me in suspense. No. And she goes down. So I've got 1 kill. It's a start.
I'm going to give them
all the
both
other
4
guns.
points now because they've got it already.
Yeah. The rest of the shots fizzle.
Yes.
This Predator will fire everything into this unit of Deathwatch. Dark Pacting again. Probably going to hurt myself. Not this time. So we'll start
Pessimistic
with
for me, Nathan, here.
Big gun hitting on 3.
The dice pick up on negativity. Can't come with those negative vibes, man.
No, it's also just headspace as well. Like
how much movement?
it's gone a bit wrong for him, but there's still a lot of ways he can come back. And you need to keep a positive attitude.
And you won't get behind the wall.
Got to believe.
No point.
Yeah. So 2s to wound. Always an obligatory one. So that is 3 at AP2, 3 damage each.
Okay. So have I got one with a wound on? So,
oh yeah, you do.
Yeah. So he is going to be on 5s then.
Yep. Oh.
Fine.
And again. Okay,
Yep,
now he dies.
So he dies, and then one more on a 4 up Invan.
Yep. And he's fine. Okay. Havoc launcher shot. So I'll get 2 shots anyway because there's 11 of you when I started. Plus D6. 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Meh. These sustained hits aren't coming in very handy. And then wounded on 3s comes strength 5. AP1, 4 of them, AP1, 1 damage each.
So it's going to be on 4 up Invan. Anyway, 1 damage each.
Want to go? 1 takes a wound. Combi bolter. 3s. I get 5 of them. 4s, because you team 4. 2 at AP1. 1 damage. Got him. Oh, and a friend.
How much damage?
1 each. That's really annoying, because now I've just got last cannons to pop in. The one guy's on 1 because he was on, yeah. And last cannons, I get 3 last cannon hits, because I'm a lucky boy. 2s. That is 3 at AP3.
4?
Is it? I thought melters were 4 and
Doesn't
lances
matter.
are 3.
Yeah, but it's an
Yeah,
infantry.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter.
4 have been one save anyway.
So damage.
I appreciate that. D6 plus 1.
Okay.
Sorry, shut up. My mic's.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just saying it's
Sorry,
AP4.
my guide. This
So
is
it's got the
slower.
4+ invulns here.
Makes 1.
Be good for him to pop these 4+ invulns now, though.
I've got to do the damage first.
They've not got 3 wounds.
Yeah, it's dead anyway.
Yeah, so that was 2 fails.
2 fails, so 2 die.
2 Thunderhammer dies. Oh no, the Thunderstorm shield. It's not shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a very
So you've got just
weird
hammers and stuff left.
weapon list in this
And that is
squad.
now out with guns. The squad is going to fire its guns in, so we're going to go for sustained hits. Blast cannon first. Hit wound on 2s. 1 at AP3. You got any shields left?
Inven, yeah.
1 shield left.
One
for
shield
that. Let's try that again.
Fine.
He's fine. 3 bolt pistols. 2 of them, no wounds. 2 plasma pistols. The Lord's dice is an orange, is the red one, so he hits on a 2. This is on a 3.
Can you see that?
Are they overcharging?
No, because I'm going to try and keep him alive. So he hits and gets me another one. 3's to wound for strength 7. 1 AP2.
Yep.
He does go down. Oh, no, he takes a wound. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
And then
So I've got 2
that's-
with shields actually still left.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
4 in the squad. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten through a few of them. Okay.
Pain, isn't it?
Predator
It is-
Destructor.
yeah, it's a
Don't
very
want to,
tanky
right?
squad.
Or up Inven.
It's got 20 space, well,
It used to be a lot
yeah,
better.
20 space marine wounds, and then
I really need the Abyssal to
yes,
It used to have the Terminators in there, which was horrible.
Predator's firing everything apart.
yeah, and then you could also fit a bike in there as well.
The Abyssal, the Havoc launcher goes into the subductors. So we're going to go for sustain.
You could actually get a Death Watch unit with the
Don't hurt myself.
Culver Horde proc,
Eversaw, these are
which
not-
is usually just a I discard, but having to kill a
sustained
Death
hit
Watch
is
unit if you
sustained
draw
hit.
it is
So I get 3
quite
more.
bad.
Here we go. You see all those sustained hits into the
Oh,
Eversaw
he
here?
did 3 back into me, so I think we're about even.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many? What's his toughness?
It'd be nice to pick up the assassins now.
That's 4, so 2's to wounds.
Yeah, especially since the fight first and heroic can have a big impact on the game.
7 AP2 into the Eversaw, make 3 damage a pop.
Okay.
Means business.
Okay.
7 did you say?
7 AP2.
Roll 7 4s. I've seen it happen. Not today.
No.
So how much is he? Does he have any feel no pains? or is he
Average dice rolling here.
just- Okay, cool. So that's another kill for me. Oh. Yeah, he needed to go away. So all of the other guns
Surprised
apart from
Matt
Havoc launcher fizzle.
Didn't
Yep.
proc
The Havoc launches
his
into them.
6-inch
I'll
move
get
after
2
I got
shots to
shot.
start with, plus D6.
Just even if he does get charged,
Not as good this
if
time.
he's able to draw a Legionnaire unit out
Oh,
into
an
the
extra
open
one for fun.
for
3, right?
something to shoot it or charge it a bit
3's to
easier,
wound. 2 at
He's
81.
you know,
Probably-
just to remove it.
He might be saving it for a counter assault.
2 die.
Because there's going to be a lot of combats this turn.
Okay, do I have
True.
any
Yeah, you do
more?
have to keep an eye on your
You
CP
actually have- These
usage.
guys are going to fire at them. Then they're going to dark attack. They pass. Sustained hits. Last cannon. 2 last cannon hits. Twos.
I love that Nathan's just dark packing everything all the time.
One plate hit.
I mean, it's
not going to dark.
that's what you should do, right? As,
but when-
if you're not dart packing as CSM, then
It's paid off.
I
Like,
don't know why you're playing.
He's sustained both last cannon shots so far.
Huron hits on a 2. Huron's the one that misses. Strength 4, so
It just
3s, that is 3.
really is good when you just roll 6s. It's insane.
I love it. You
Bruno
know,
Mars.
Even the
And then
lethals,
one before
sometimes
overcharge.
you can get into a trap of just doing
Cool.
sustained all the time, but
Shot.
the lethal hits can
Shot,
come
shot,
in very handy against high toughness foes.
Charges. So we're going to start with this
I
unit.
think Nathan's
here.
going to do some damage here, but
it's
he's
like a
not
6-inch
protected
shot.
himself against a counter attack at all. But we'll see.
No.
I mean, he just kind of has to remove what Matt has put out there, right?
But
I
this is
haven't
the,
got that much CP left.
this was the charge at the top, is it?
Yeah, top charge into the subductors. Is
What was it? Was it a 4-inch charge by any chance?
It's like a 6.
You reckon?
yeah,
From
the
that-
rest are like
no, from that wall to there.
At least a 5.
It's a 5, is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look that far.
Yeah.
To get within an inch.
If I'm going,
You gotta imagine the walls also
Yeah.
some
If I'm
thickness,
going,
right?
I'm going.
If it is 4, it's slightly over it.
CP reroll. Okay.
Okay, they go where they please.
On to the basing you around the objective so that they're all on it. He can go further, he has to, but keep him edged on and then just line the rest on.
Yeah, cool. That zones out that objective then.
He did need that charge.
He's going to charge.
He did
as well, because Matt could have got hold more. Yeah.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. I'm going to try and base myself out a little bit on this one. So there.
But it's also always, if you're a combat army, you
Yeah.
keep at least 1 CP in your back pocket
There.
for these charges, because they, even 6s or 5s, you may
this
think,
one's gonna go
oh,
to
how
that.
can I fail that? And you roll the 2 or the 3,
Then if that's the case,
and it can change whole games.
then, yeah, if I
Done
send
it too many times, mate.
This way, the heroic's not.
Even with
Yeah,
the reroll.
yeah, same.
So I can heroic that way.
Yeah, and I'll just charge
I
him.
remember I was playing Ben, I just
That
needed
goes
a
to the
6-inch on my
objective.
Ragnar, and Jordan did it in the game against me. He needed a 6 to roll 5 2 times.
Smash.
Give me a second. I get to
Actually,
heroic.
was there a way that I could have done that
Yes.
from there? Yeah, I can run them down here actually. So yeah, I'll do that before we commit to that. I'll actually come.
So yeah, they'll heroic.
But they're not going to be
intervene.
able to
Surprised he's
Why?
done that.
because I'm charging down this way, which
These
will
can.
Oh, they're going to heroically
Yeah.
intervene. Yeah, crack on.
They can do it for free.
They can do because of his.
What's that per round or per turn? Oh, it's a new round. It's a new round.
So it's the start of the round anyway, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got it
Yep.
either way. They're in.
Brilliant. Exactly what I wanted.
Wow.
I'm basically going.
Nathan, I don't know why Nathan even let him do that.
Yeah, I didn't. I
I
completely. slipped my
think it
mind.
was hard. Yeah, you just take it around the other side,
Just
right?
take it around the other side.
You can literally. Yeah, let's just do this, Matt. Matt, I can do it for you, boss. So you have to base me.
Yeah.
So the best you can do is that there. That there.
This is a.
That there.
That's probably still only a 6-inch charge for Nathan.
That there.
Or maybe a 7-inch charge actually.
That
Oh no,
way.
he's put them really far back.
And then that.
I would
there.
remind them
And then
about
he's
there
now-
is a
So
wall in between.
they were
so
there.
make
There
sure
is a
we have to
wall
move
there.
a bit further back.
That's as far as he can go. Another 9-inch charge.
No, it's not 9. It's.
Oh, it's an 11
And since
charge,
they don't have to base contact,
So he's there.
So
yeah.
he could
well,
go
they can't
here,
make
it's
it.
not in a
No,
fight.
no, that's fine.
You have to base.
it doesn't count as base contact
And then
for
these
the wall,
guys are going to go
so
and it's
So can
it's a
has
6.
they can kind of move where they
he got
want.
the range to go to there because he's got a bigger base.
You can put him to. Would you rather swap him out?
Yeah.
So put him
So
there.
it's obviously a lot.
and then
It's a tiny bit larger of a. Can you go all the way this way?
You could do. Still a 6 either way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to charge.
Here we go. Yep, saw that coming.
That's 6.
Yeah, I can't make
That
that.
is a shame.
Now.
If it is just out, I would say put the wall back because it could shove them.
I mean, I still just fight them instead, so it's not the end of the
No,
world.
that's fine.
Well, yeah, the wall needs to go back because obviously they can't
Yeah.
go through.
Oh yeah, you can't quite go through the wall.
And the same with your guy, to be fair.
Oh no, no, they're all on the other side. So I'm going to put that back on there.
I still think it's not a 5-inch charge though.
It's a 6, right? You only need to get engagement range,
That's
which
close to the
is
walls, it's gonna
1
get-
inch from their bases.
So
It does look
would they
big.
not able to come here because they're not actually in engagement.
That
One
is
can- one
technically
can fit
base,
there.
so one can fit through.
It has to be. You still have to be in coherency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, either way, yeah. So that can't get through there. Yeah, that's
Some low charges on Nathan's part is.
Things through properly.
That's insane.
Yeah, not my smartest
do
move.
they class as charged now?
No, you don't get the fight.
No.
You
They,
get a
obviously,
bonus.
they have classed as charged.
Yeah, you won't get fights for it. You won't get a fight.
No,
in
no,
the
no,
same
I don't think
thing.
it's the end of the world.
It's not.
I seen what Watchmaster did last round, and if he does that again,
Yeah, but
when he
these-
should have been dead, it's a big resource
Okay, so I've
gone.
got 2 fights to go off.
the Legionaries will
I'm
go
gonna
into
fight
that Death
with-
Watch company.
Huron's squad first, to start with.
Okay, so
I think you do now because
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going in the
I'm
middle.
unsure on
Yeah, just
the
gonna put everything into
Subjugator's
Death Watch kill.
damage output, but I assume they won't
Dark
kill a
Knight.
5-man legionary unit in a
give
turn.
me 1 second. Let me just.
We're about to find out.
Anything-
Tune in. Let's do this.
That's on. I'm actually going to have to check offense.
I know what Imperial agents do. They've looked impressive so far.
Got no CP.
Pardon? I've got 1 CP.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I went up to 2, haven't spent anything apart
I
from the
thought you had
reroll.
0. Okay, carry on. That's good.
Well, look, I'm glad someone's checking my decisions, because so far I've
No,
not
no,
been
no.
making many good ones.
It's because Matt has a nice big dice, so we can see his.
Yeah, I need. Well, I've got this little spin downy thing. It's. I need to get a big flashy one. So Huron's going first. 6 attacks.
I'm an idiot.
Hey, mate, I just gave you a free charge. Like, in terms of idiocy, like, I'm top of the league rankings for that one at the minute.
No, I should have made them move when you shot them. So
I never shot. Oh, I did shoot the subductors actually, didn't I? Yeah, because I split some of the fire.
but then my guys wouldn't have been able to get in.
And I would have gone, and I would have just hit you with both. Yeah, much of a muchness. Hitting on 2s, sustained on 6s. Let's do that. Strength 5 at 4, so 3s. That is 4 at AP, 2 damage.
So 2 damage. So I have got.
Nathan, do the
And he's you're on the
combat
thunder
first.
So
Okay, that was the shield guy, wasn't it?
So I got. So damage. How much damage? Then?
2.
No, he's doing the middle combat into this is everything. That was Huron, everything into the Death Watch.
All everything. Yeah, 3 dice.
okay.
Second one is a 4 at Invan as well.
That's fine.
And then there's another
2.
3. No,
Was it 3?
there.
3.
Yeah, so I've got 1 more left. Yeah.
That was fine.
Yep. Cool. So these are yours.
Well, that's all them gone, but still.
So now we're on the hand.
No, there's another 3 around the side.
No, I mean all the Storm Thunderhand.
Oh, the shields, yes.
That's why you go Huron should have gone last.
Reroll ones because I'll fully reroll my wounds. Wait, are you enrolled?
So in future there, Nathan, I think you should put the Legionaries to attack first. Huron should go last because
Of the 2 damage thing on the way the math works out. Yeah, I forgot that the one guy was on the 1 wound.
because you also had the if there's a character in there, you want his attacks to be going into the character as well. Just for future reference. It doesn't matter now. I'm not influencing the
What
game.
I'm actually doing is making lots of little mistakes.
But Matt could always just not take it on his shields after that. Wounded shield's dead and go on to normal
You're on
Marines.
the objective, so I get full rerolls to wound. Hitting on 3.
Yeah, he does get to pick and choose.
Of course, I drop a couple there, and then strength 8, so 2s to wound, rerolling all the fails. Not bad. Everything there. So that is 4 at AP, 2 damage.
Yeah, should you done the chain?
They're all on. No, yeah. Yeah, but then I might get one guy left on 1.
Yeah, but one guy's left on 1.
Yeah.
4
wow.
guys die. So you're down to just the Watchmaster.
Nice.
So that's a 3rd kill for me. It's 2 assassins and that. And then 8 chainsword hits. Hitting on 3s.
What's shooting now? How many bloody attacks has this got?
So 2 heavy melees.
Legionaries
2
are insane.
chainswords, and then there's also a guy who's going to just bump you with the las cannon.
They do have very good buffs, abilities, the 2 power fists.
And that's.
I think it's good. I don't think it's bad for the game that Marines are good in combat. I think, if anything,
No.
Marines should be good. They are.
Yeah, I think the main problem people have about the normal Space Marine Codex is they're not actually good in combat.
So you're on 3 up.
You've got the Assault Intercessors, great for the points.
How many?
5.
Yes, but
Fail 3.
they're behind Legionaries because they only have the 1 power fist.
And then last cannon bumps. He's angry. 4's rerolling.
Last cannon, ho!
4 rerolling. All of them.
3 buttstock hits.
Bam!
3 ones. No, he loves it.
No AP though, so he's absolutely fine.
So how much damage was there?
I'll be surprised if he has a 2
So he
up
would have
save.
taken 2 damage off
No,
the
Watchmaster
chainswords.
has 2 up, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, so he would have
Really?
taken 2 off the 2 went through.
So he's down to 3.
Down to 3. Okay, cool. And then.
Yes, there's better equipped than normal Space Marines.
Well, they are Death Watch.
I'm gonna keep my CP.
That seems safe. Right, Dark Pact. We're fine. Love it. I'm going to go with the chainswords first, because it doesn't really matter. Everything's 1 wound, right?
Yep.
Cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1.
I think Matt can still hold this middle objective if his Watchmaster pops off a bit with just out-seeing the Legionaries.
Versus 4.
Oh, yeah, yeah, there's no way he keeps that objective.
And then I reroll the fails. 8 of them. 8 AP1, please. So that's just 4 ups on your in-run, isn't it?
1, 2.
So you save 2, 6 die.
Okay. So I'll put that 6 die there.
Yep. And then my heavy melee weapon's going to go. I drop 1, but I get 2 back.
Who's this? And where's this?
Fighting into the subductors at the top.
At the top,
So I
yeah.
killed 6 already. And then 2's to wound. Reroll that pesky 1. And that is another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 more die. So that's 10 of them. Does the dog have a save?
Yeah, the dog has a save as well.
Okay, so the last cannon's going to hit it.
Kill the dog!
Take it out! 2. I guess
Of a dog.
wounded on 3.
It'll only make Matt more powerful.
Dog doesn't get an invulnerable save, does it?
You've got to hope
Bump.
Okay.
these subjects don't live in a world where John Wick
They
is
fight
real.
on death. Oh, shit. I interrupt the fight on death. No, so that's...
You did clear the squad. That's
Yes,
huge.
that is good, yeah. 4, so I get 4 kills so far this turn.
God, they have a damage output, those buggers, don't they?
And that doesn't have a character in the squad either. How many hits did they get each? Just the 1?
No, so that was 1, 2, 4, 5. So I've got to roll to get them to.
Ah, I see. You roll to see how many fight on death got you. It's not. Oh, I thought it was just a guaranteed thing. That would have been mental. The 4-up invulnerable save on him makes them really quite for 85 points.
And they're 2 OC?
He can make any unit plus 1 OC on an objective of his choice, so he can effectively turn them to 2 OC, which is really strong.
Yeah.
Be hungry though.
That is actually.
And that's
I think that's his army ability.
Attachment roll.
Yeah. Oh, it's a detachment roll.
Yeah,
So I pick an objective, and they get a 4-up in. Anything gets a 4-up in run on there, a 5-up in run on there, an extra 1 OC.
or he picks a unit and gets plus 1 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Should
it's,
get
it's
both.
pretty flexible. So
Yeah,
that
that's
many
decent
fighting
play.
on
It's
death.
interesting to see the agents on the table. It really is. I think to me it's quite an exciting little army. I think one thing it lacks is it doesn't seem to have anything to deal with vehicles. I guess that's why the knights in there. And then that
We've been messing around with it. We had Canis Rex in the list initially when we were messing around. And that's
Transport also buffs the units as well. There's a lot of buffs in this agent to make the bad profiles actually good.
what you needing?
So stripping cover is
Probably gonna no full save.
very good when you combine it with the
That is
AP4 melters.
AP.
AP1.
3 4-ups. Damage 1, right?
Yep.
Pull a guy. I'll pull. Oh, do I need another last guy?
How are we doing, chap? What do we think the score's going to be? Let's get some WTC scores in here. 10 10s, 12 8s, 20 nils. I want to hear them.
I mean, every big mistake I made just knock 1 point off my WTC score. That's probably what it has cost me.
They think it's making some micro mistakes,
dead,
and they
right?
do add up.
So
I mean,
the only
he's
thing
secured
we've got
his
is the subductors that are over here
top
and the
safe
Watchmaster.
objective from the push Matt did.
So
And it looks to be at least safe for a turn now.
I went all into the death.
I
Death
think
Watch kill team.
he's clapped back really well. I was surprised that subjugated squad went down to the man.
It does have a fight on death, right?
Sustained hits were quite kind to me there.
It does have a fight under.
Yeah, and legionaries have.
So
a
Matt
reroll
is
on
best.
wound, but reroll all wounds against things on objectives, so they're really good at
So
just
the
fire and
dog-
forget missiles. Dog hits.
I will say,
on
usually
force?
your best for
on
fight on death
force,
is
okay.
leaving the models where they are, because they still need to make base contact
as well?
to fight on death.
Okay. I think you get a pile in. No?
No, I don't think they
They
do.
are basically all.
They just attack straight away when they get their fight on death.
Parliament.
Yeah, I got it.
It's not like an
So we're
activation.
just trying to also make sure that this is good.
So you usually you
Two force.
if someone kills your unit, you roll your fight on death after they die, and then you attack before they even move on
you roll
to
'em?
whatever other charge they've done.
Go in. It's fine. It's my
Okay.
mistake. I'll live.
Question from the chat.
Yep.
Sure.
Which objective is your extra OC crazy?
So it's
one
not.
as
So
well?
I'd pick a unit.
Okay. Kind of.
It's one or the other.
One or the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
If you had both, I think the win rate for agents in tournaments might be ever so slightly higher than, like, what, 37, 38 was it when they first came out?
5.
Yeah. But the thing is, I just think it's because they're so soupy and there's so many choices for agents that I don't think someone's found the build yet.
What I think with the hopeful announcements in December with Deathwatch coming back, my hope is that kill teams don't go into a separate Deathwatch army, that they get put into agents,
They're very good,
and
though.
that would make it really spicy.
Yeah. What are you looking for wounds, by the way? Yeah, that was the pilot you just smacked me about. I need to make.
I think
I'm assuming it's the pilot dice.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
play in this agent, but there's a lot of options in it and units that
I did say, and I think
people just haven't tried yet.
That's not great. So 2 are dead. That's not ideal. So pull him. And pull him. And we'll put him on a wound.
how many wounds you got?
2 apiece. So you did 5. So you kill 2 marines.
Okay. Now,
AP1. It's enough. Armor of Contempt is a great strat to have, isn't it?
you not have it?
No, mate.
I'm taking the piss.
My next detachment that I'm playing at the next round of the league will have armor of contempt in it.
Don't be sharing all your...
Hey, there's potentially 2. There's 2 that have it.
Okay. So.
And then, what is it, Watchmaster?
Yeah, unfortunately, in this detachment, Nathan doesn't have many defensive stratagems
Drops 2 of
that
them.
he can use.
It's
more about
reactive
reactive moves and a bit of offense, yeah.
Strength
is 6.
So you're looking at 3s.
Looking at 2s because of Lance. No, Lance is...
That was the other strat, and when you charge.
No, he gets Lance.
When he charges?
He just got the Lance keyword.
Yes, he does. I thought it was... Oh, the strat gives it to the rest of the... Right, I have. AP?
I'm unsure if you get Lance because you don't get the. It has to make a charge move. I'm unsure if that procs off.
I don't think you get
heroic.
Lance for the heroic, do you?
It counts as charging, but not for but you don't get like the fight's thirsty bit.
They all hit anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, they all go through without it.
That's just a question.
It would have gone
is Lance only on the charge?
Yeah.
Okay. You charged. So, but even if you didn't,
No,
you
yeah,
rolled...
charge.
Yeah.
But don't get the charging bonus.
Okay.
I think you do actually. I'm trying to get that. I'm getting that mixed up. I think it means you don't get the.
Well, he didn't roll any 2s anyway, so it's fine. So I failed 2.
Yeah.
And save 1.
Some predictions coming in here,
Last Marine. Last Marine.
Give it to me.
C3 damage.
I'll be interested to know what other people think from the fourth state.
And I save what? So, do you want to roll
you see the chat?
1 more damage? I saved 2 of them.
Yeah, I can see the chat. So we got a 13-7 from for math.
Literally with Huron.
I think that's from Mike.
Melee weapon. Is that it for fighting?
I think that is it,
I'd
isn't
agree
it?
with that.
Right. So I've definitely stormed
I'm
one
looking at
hostile
the table
objective,
next to me
4
here.
points.
I don't know how many. There's quite a few Marines left in reserve.
These ones are. This is the dead pile.
Does Nathan have a unit that's sabotaging?
So
Yes, the cultists.
secondaries.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, to score up, guys.
Yeah. So secondaries. The sabotage is happening here with the cultists. They're
so
outside
it's
of my
not
deployment.
scoring either.
It's not scoring. I've stormed a hostile objective for 4 points.
You have.
And I've killed 4 units. So I get 4 for a kill, and then we'll hold on to the rest.
I've given you that already.
I've killed 1 already in that turn.
You have. I've given you the points already.
Perfect. So it goes over to you, mate. I'm gonna. Well, sabotage is happening, so
And we're halfway through the game.
we are.
How about time-wise as well?
Time-wise, we're halfway through. Now we're on your turn too.
Hit me.
You have to go faster.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
a lot
Turn
of
2.
combat there.
So, who holds more?
I
Actually,
technically.
You've got to pull your strats and everything, and then we score, and then there's battle shocks and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So I think technically Matt might hold more now because I couldn't quite clear that squad off there.
Well, there's battle shocks to do before that.
Oh yeah, there is. So battle shock for. Well, the Watchmaster's fine. I'm trying to see if there are any things that actually need it.
This squad isn't below half.
No, then nothing's no battle shock.
That's fine. So do you control more, Matt?
He has
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he has 3. So I couldn't clear that unit off.
It'll be 8 on that. So
Yeah.
that takes you 16.
Do you want me to pick some secondaries out for you?
Okay.
Yeah, we need the pile.
And Nathan has 4 kills.
Yeah.
So you need to make at least. You need to make
got-
3 to stop him getting the.
So
Extra
you've got
points.
established locus, cull the horde. You can't get cull the horde anymore. So do you want to chuck me the pile back?
So do I automatically score that for killing that unit before?
Nope, I'm afraid not. You've got no prisoners though, which is not unattractive.
When it comes to this game,
Speed.
no prisoner
Speed.
is really, really important.
Speed is of the essence.
I haven't scored.
Let the commentators
Nathan's killed
commentate.
more because Nathan went first, so he hasn't killed more until the end of the round, which is after this turn 2 for the agents.
Yeah. So I need 3 things not dying. Oh, and I got a CP. That's good. And you've already given yourself yours. What are you looking for?
No, I'm just coming over to me.
Established locus. I think Nathan can definitely fit a deep striking void fair unit
Matt. Matt's
somewhere in.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. In his Nathan's deployment zone. Should be a pretty easy one to do. Same for Kilmore. I think Matt's just gonna keep on pushing.
Yeah, and thanks to Fiend, mate, you do get the bonuses, charge bonuses. You just don't get the fight first when you heroic.
I'm going
I
to
thought
Here we
so.
are.
I'm going to advance them.
It's been a long week.
Where do you want them? Oh, yeah, tell me about it. 3? Is there a particular direction I can save you a bit
So I
of
want
time?
to try and go towards over here.
Yeah.
So that I'm staging it basically.
Yeah, I got you.
Without being in a position where I'm.
You basically got
Vulnerable.
the unit are more or less up on the wall,
Yeah.
mate.
but I don't want the tank to be able to just come
So
and...
does Nathan have?
You can
Is it
get-
one legionary
you can
or
basically move
chaos
the
lord
ones
left
near
on
the
that
position,
objective?
so I'll just get
Middle
them
one.
for you.
I think Nathan, you have Huron left on the middle objective,
With a
Yeah.
friend.
and one legionary.
Left the dog behind.
Okay, it's not the worst. Matt will either fall back
Like
so
this, Matt?
that Nathan doesn't get to attack first,
Tucking back into it.
Tucking him so that...
and have to send something else after him.
So this thing can't...
So he doesn't have an amazing amount of shooting in
It's
this
good as it's
list.
gonna get if I slide him down like that. He's a little fella. Put the little fella
I
back.
think
What-
the shooting is an issue in general for agents.
Last cannon's on the
They
side.
do
so
get
the
access to
cannon on the top,
castigators,
cannon
but
on the
without
side.
all the extra Jewattery of sisters, they're not necessarily good.
Combat, yeah.
Well, I was
And it's not the
perusing
infantry
through
stuff as well,
the
all the extra AP.
book and what detachment Matt was running, and they can get a lot of buffs on a unit called Imperial Navy Breaches,
pull them back into combat,
which
yeah.
they can get like shotguns, which are like Strength 5, AP1, ignores cover, reroll ones,
He's in full back.
reroll wounds,
Okay.
+1 to hit,
Question for impact on
and
judgment.
it just
we've got-
stacks so
we've
many
got-
buffs on them.
We've got a question, sorry.
So you're falling back out of combat with the Watchmaster.
Yeah.
If he falls back, can I now reactive move in response with the unit he fell back from, because it counts as a normal move that's been made
they do
within 9
reactive
inches?
moves?
Oh, it's a fallback move
He's fallen back
Yeah.
out of combat with one of my units.
Yeah.
I have a reactive move.
that says
That's
an enemy ends
if
a.
it's the fallback. then I
It'll
can
say
react.
normal, advance, or fallback probably.
Yes,
It'll
sure,
have all
like-
three. But
Lack of experience with this particular.
They
army.
usually do.
Includes fallback.
yeah, there you go.
So if you falling back with him,
What he can do is normal move.
I can, or I can use Huron's D6.
So you
Let me
can do-
rephrase that.
so you can-
Or I can use Huron's D6.
Right. Let me leave it for a second. Let me have a think while I'm
Yeah.
processing.
Do everything else first.
Oh, and or so you could do both.
Yeah, so Huron's unit
That's
can
pretty
D6,
crazy,
and if
mate.
it's not far enough, give yourself 6 more if you want it.
That's
So there's
cool.
a 12-inch redeploy in
And
there
is
somewhere.
that once per game?
Once per game, Huron, yeah. So you're
It's a
taking
very
the game,
tricky unit to lock down.
Yeah. So. I don't
Any
see-
more movement
don't
before
see
you
the
think
point.
about that?
Again, it's up to you. If I knew they could do that, I'd leave them in there,
And pull him out instead.
pull him out instead, because he can fall back and charge in.
Well, I can't do anything about it.
Is
so
that
yeah,
while he's
let's
only
do that
leading?
then. So were you going to just pull him out to the side?
Yep.
Yeah. We're just changing our ordering ever so
probably,
slightly because of the
but there's
way
one
the
legionary in there.
moved. So he'll just nip back out to there.
I meant Watchmaster.
However,
Oh yeah. It's
if you
look.
do that, I will shoot him with Overwatch.
I don't know. Let's have a rules read.
Or I could shoot him with Overwatch, let me say.
Yeah. Maybe I'm risking it.
You're going to
Ah.
risk it?
You can only fall back and charge if you're leading a unit.
Oh. So then there can't.
So he stays there?
No, good point.
So he stays there?
Good
Alright.
shout, Josh. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Well,
except
someone knows Matt.
a lot of them rules do have while you're leading a unit, so it does make the characters a bit worse if they're not attached anymore.
It says if he, it's just one of those.
Which
standards.
I like. It makes it so you're actually killing a unit instead of a character worth something.
What's the movement of this bloody?
I think you pulled me up on that rule a couple of times when we played Josh as well. There's a lot of character abilities like that.
That only happen when they actually got someone around. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like
Which
very
sometimes
important in
they
TAC
forget
now to just
that they
kill
can
the
run
battle
away and
because
come back.
then the commanders
They want
can't
someone
fall
going
back
around
and
them,
shoot
or,
you.
Like, what's the deal?
It's probably the same with Huron's move as well.
No, his is baked into himself.
Okay.
Could be. Like,
he
that
gives
one
the
legionnaire
unit plus
surviving
one
could have-
OC as
It
is
could,
when he's leading a unit, and it's
you know, helps Nathan a
yeah, if
lot.
he's not within engagement range, he can just go.
Okay.
So he can do it on his
Oh,
own.
that's his.
What,
that's
what's
his big
my
thing.
things again?
So you're looking at no prisoner in and establishing some sort of locus.
Establishing locust. Okay. So I can establish.
You might want to. Are you about to drop something in?
No.
So you're done moving. Oh no.
So what's the movement of the sisters? Sisters can move.
So I think Matt is looking
Because before you
here
drop
to
something in, now, you might
maybe
have to do the signal.
definitely going to
scramblers
pick
and
up that
stuff.
legionary unit.
That's fine.
Most probably pick up that predator. But
Let's see what they're-
it is dependent on dice rolls. I would most probably put the immolator in range of it as well,
100%.
especially since it strips cover, which just makes
that.
the big knight even more likely to kill it.
Well, it takes it to 0 save, isn't it?
Okay. You thinking about reserves now?
Not yet.
Anything else to move?
Yep.
I don't think Nathan has any
Take out that prayer, yeah.
fallback and charge strats or on any of his units.
That's
I'm
there.
unsure. Check.
Moved.
Yeah, I haven't got this detachment in front of me. Have you got fallback and charge, Nathan?
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, if this Watchmaster dies and there's only the subjugators,
I'm
and
just
then
trying to think what works for you. Yeah, it's going to be doing.
Nathan's
reserves
able
now.
to
Okay,
just
so you're
fall
looking
back from
to establish a locus
and
in my
charge something
backfield.
else.
So you screen
Yeah, but
out
the,
there.
the, other,
no,
the other unit
There's a
has a
really
Watchmaster as well.
small unit.
There is a
Can you put them in the
second unit of
just for
Death
the sake
With
of
Watch
the 12 inches, you can move there. They can go there, I think, as well.
down
I think they're down.
here.
Yeah, behind that wall.
Because otherwise I'm not spending the CP.
They're a little bit far away. They could take one. They're still going to take a turn to get over there. I think they have advance and
Oh,
charge.
wow, they are literally absolutely out.
Watch out.
Put them on the book.
So they're more of like a second wave deal. But I don't think these
He's off the
Grey
table,
Knight
he can't
Terminators will
play.
be able to fit into this
He's on,
combat.
yeah,
There's just too
fine.
much stuff surrounding these two models.
No, I think you're right.
So the whole idea is, can I go?
So that was more on the pile-ins if Matt could have
Right,
made
put
it
them on the board,
a
buddy.
bit better for them.
They're all lying off the back.
Thinking a turn ahead again.
These are the Void Guard, whatever
Arms.
they're called, coming in. Voidsmen.
So even if I
Very
wanted
hard to
screen
screen
them
out
I
a
can't, so I'm not
5-man.
spending CP.
So I just.
Less than 1 inch base unit.
So they're going to be
Beaten
doing.
by 25mm bases
Yeah.
again. Okay. It's fine. Saves me a CP.
He's doing a rapid ingress now.
So let's do the one again. No prisoner.
No prisoners. Just kill some stuff now.
Look,
Nathan did have a
point.
Terminator.
1 CP strat to put on a his
Um,
Predator, which could have gave it a
right,
12-inch deep strike denial.
Yeah. I'll rapid ingress when you're done.
No way.
I'll think about it.
Yes.
Holy shit. that's-
I played Nathan 2 weeks ago, and that was something. But he has to do it in his command phase.
Okay.
So he gets to see that deploy Homer. It could have. I think it should have been a very good shout to use it there.
You're gonna have to push them a bit further back, man.
Because with the 9 from the cultist, it might have screened him out.
Oh, would have, yeah. Not to mention with established locus, that's big, isn't it?
So.
I mean, the Terminators has just got a 2, but you want to keep like denying secondaries when you can, because they're mostly the most uninteractive part of the 40k. Because primary you don't score until your next round, which your opponent gets to turn to interact with, and shooting as well.
Shoot or fight.
You get to pick what they shoot at.
Locus is
The secondaries of just moving and scoring in your turn is supposed to be the most reliable thing.
interesting. Let's bring Terminators in.
It's only a unit with a character in.
And I have to shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, yeah. I'll put them back here then.
So, what are you doing here, Nathan?
So he's got a unit of Terminators that have dropped in within 9 there. If he does get the charge on this squad, I lose that objective. So I want to be able to put something that will hit hard back into that squad.
Okay.
So by dropping the Terminators there, they're in a position to commit to that fight. If that doesn't happen, they can move in their turn and either redeploy to help pressure the middle, or they can then move in and deal with the Terminators on their own terms. So that's my logic. Plus the heroic is also an option.
Interesting. I probably would have been tempted to come down here.
Yeah, maybe just behind that Watchmaster unit, Death Watch unit. If you're able to get the shoot and the charge, I guess he has that 6 interactive move after you shoot, so maybe you don't shoot it. But just getting the charge on it and making it a lot less effective. Because I doubt they can kill a lot of Terminators.
Well, yeah, you bring... Yeah, true.
After like they
Right,
fight
Steve,
first.
for the live, I'm putting it in my box here.
He's broken Steve's... Dude.
So they're just going to pop in with
Yeah.
spend this.
Knight.
They have to do battle shots, doesn't they?
Oh, what's the punishment? Is it lashes or?
Steve Bennett will have to decide.
I wasn't holding it regardless.
but it stops you from doing any strats.
I don't have any. I have no offensive strats in melee.
Does Nathan have
What was
any
that,
of
by
the
the way?
deep strikes?
Oh, I forgot to do a battle shock on the Legionnaire unit because one of them did survive. I failed it, but it makes no difference in terms of my OC because I was able to proceed onto it. And
But this is Matt's turn.
yeah, oh yes, your turn. Why?
Yeah.
What am I battle shocking then? Come on.
Because these guys made you do it.
They're using their once per game.
No, there's no point, is there? No.
No point. You're
That's
just gonna kill them anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So,
we have to try and be quick.
he's going to shoot him.
We're on the clock.
Okay.
Steve Bennett, he's come back and said he's going to have to just break one of your models. Nah.
I mean, that is fair. Can I pick?
I don't think you get this pick.
I've got a really old hell brute in the house that I have no use for.
Terrible rolls.
So, what was that shooting again? You're not telling me what's going on, buddy.
They all failed. That was the heavy bolter. They all missed.
Okay.
So now the
Popping up for a drink.
1, 2, 1.
This is melter, right?
Yeah. Toughness.
Oh, you didn't give me a chance to pop smoke there, but fine.
Oh, you can if you want.
No, toughness, 10.
No,
cool.
nothing. But it's hit it, so it's now able to.
Ah, is your mic on?
What?
No, there is a mic on the player's neck.
It's gone flat.
But Nick's has gone off.
Nathan.
Sorry, Nick's in chat.
Alright, yeah, no, it's working now. Sorry, I don't know how I wasn't.
It might have just, sorry.
I
Nick,
just
yeah.
knocked it.
It
Might
was
not.
only,
Is there a recent development?
no.
Yeah, I think it's only been a little while.
I think.
I've been able to hear
Now,
them
this is going to shoot.
okay on my end.
Actually, no, I'm not. I might need heroic.
So, melter gun.
Hitting on threes.
Yep.
Yep. Moving on.
4s. Because he's, what toughness is it? 10. So, 5s.
It's
Yep.
with a 6. AP.
-4.
-4. We'll get a bit of cover there. That knocks my 3 up. Then.
No, it doesn't get any cover
Oh,
because he
because
shot
that
first.
marks it with a build.
Yeah.
Yeah, then roll damage, mate.
2.
Plus, is it melter, right?
D6. And it's 12 inch, so.
Which you're definitely within.
Nope.
It's just gone flat, I think, mate. I'll just have to yell really loud so Matt's mic picks it up. Yeah, so what was it 4 damage total?
Yep.
Because it was 2 plus 2, so he goes down to.
And then the thermal one.
Oh, what were these?
Yeah. And strength 12, so need 3s.
He's got a melter gun and a thermal gun.
Yeah.
Where's that? Hunter killer heavy.
Thermal melter gun.
Really?
It's not this.
Oh, that's the other thing.
Yeah. So 1 at AP4.
Go straight through again.
I'm going to get beer.
Do you want to try that again? Yeah.
Okay, Josh.
3 plus 4.
I'll hold down my fort.
Plus 4 is exactly 7. Done, kaboom.
So that takes me to
2 kills.
2 kills.
I don't know. I'll just chuck it in the box.
No.
Only just about able to kill that predator with
It's changed.
all that melter shooting.
You're out of melter range, but you can shoot if you want. Oh no, they're 12-inch guns, aren't they?
I don't know. Mate, I told you I don't bloody know anything about this army.
Yeah, the melters are 18 and 12. Resort into a bottle and hey, you didn't bring a glass. I'll drink it from the bottle then.
Sorry.
Oh,
Hang on. Hi, Josh. I'm back.
did they move into there?
I didn't realise I had wine.
So, yeah. There's them there. I just thought I'd missed them.
Wow.
I've been sitting here sober
the
this whole
expensive
time
wine.
like an idiot.
They've got pistols, so they
Let's
can
get
shoot
Nathan a
straight
drink.
back.
Let my microphone run out of charge. Where's drunk?
Oh, is Nathan drinking as well?
Would you like some?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. I've got one. Okay. However,
What's
at
his-
the end of this turn, I may need to reconsider that based on the board space.
How many
What
things
did
are
you
there?
say, Josh?
1, 2.
I'll say, is Nathan drinking as well? It might explain
Yeah.
some
You're not
of
with the
the moves he made.
Jeez.
He's not. That's just all down to him.
That's just all Nathan.
That's all. That's sober Nathan.
Shut up. Yeah. Might have made more calm and rational decisions the entire game. In on 4s, yeah?
I need to remove my red X, which is where I would have put some Terminators.
Strength 4.
4s.
If you put Terminators there, do you expect them to move up
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
charge the Subjugators in that middle, or the Death Watch
Oh,
in
okay.
that objective?
No, it'd be
there?
nothing on the pistol
Oh,
side.
then yes, one.
Yep.
I don't know,
Has
maybe it's just
the-
too. There's nothing else supporting this. It's probably a bad idea.
No, it's a spear.
Um,
That's fine.
maybe
They
that's the
can't
right
shoot,
choice
they
what you
can't
did there,
see.
actually.
So it is all about.
I just think they're too slow to go after those Grey Knights anyway.
So.
I mean, with where they're dropped now, they can mostly move and charge the
It's 9.
brigand.
The thing is, I just drop them where they can be aggressive. That's always my feeling. I want to go after.
Yeah.
I want to go after what they think is safe when I'm doing a rapid ingress.
Yeah.
That's just my instinct.
Yeah. Just add another point of contention on the board that they didn't think about.
Yeah, just get them to split their forces. At the moment, I don't think that makes
They're not going to
change
make
the
it.
direction of
Try
play.
the 12-inch.
So it doesn't really take the pressure off.
These are right there.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think if you're able to get into that second Death Watch unit and cripple them, it
They're not going to
helps the board state a lot.
Yeah.
That's the only charges, mate, I think, because they're back here and there's nothing.
Right now, they're in a very good staging position to attack anything that goes into that middle.
We are running out of time, though. Might have to extend this game slightly by 20 minutes.
Yeah, go.
You're not got enough to interrupt, so
No,
I might.
nothing's charged, so I fight.
You get fight, yeah.
So
Got one hour left, gents.
Fuck you, Huron is going to put everything.
It's nice to know I'm not the only slow one.
Yep.
They're in. You can get like 2 of them into the fight.
Wow.
Oh, he rolled a big charge and was able to get him.
Yeah.
I think this has been
That counts.
quite a bit different between Nathan and Matt. Nathan's failed a lot of his easy charges, and Matt has made some
They'll have
huge charges.
Oh, I think Matt's average charge range has been about 10.
Yeah, I found it very difficult.
I failed 2 here.
Yeah, you did fail a reroll little 9-inch a second ago, which
Fair.
sometimes that happens.
I missed that one.
What the fuck weapons have they got?
Yeah, same. It's a 50-50 though. Like you can never expect it, even with a reroll.
She's meant to be.
So
You can't swap them out.
No, she's meant
tonight's
to be-
wine, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching, is a Malbec South African,
Yes, sure.
Western Cape, 2023.
I just knew that I've got one.
I'm not sure if it's a good year. It's a
Sword,
Tesco's finest. It came with a meal deal.
See it with sword there.
It's a bit sharp, but I haven't really let it breathe yet. So I'll give you a review when I'm about halfway through.
Do you go to much wine tasting, Josh? You know,
No,
whole breathe it in, swirl it around your mouth.
No, but I drink a lot of it. So that's got to count for something.
Reroll
You
one.
know, your palates are very accustomed.
A very refined palate.
He's gonna go.
I know somebody who owns a vineyard. Does that count?
I got Saints already.
Yeah, that definitely puts you up there.
On 2, Searing Range and Objective, so with rerolls, don't need them. 382 2 damage into the Watchmaster, and then Huron's going to put all of his.
Ben is running late tonight, Steve, because he's had some work commitments, but he should be joining us
Damage.
at some point. I think Josh is doing a fantastic job, actually. Really good commentary. Thanks for joining us, Josh. And let everyone in the chat that you can take a moment to say thanks to Josh as well.
Okay. Rushing at this point because
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Huron, this is
I thought I'd be a bit more nervous than I was, but no, it's been pleasant.
Yeah, it's great. It's really fun.
But he's in the unit. 3 for 82 2 damage.
Also, just
AP.
watching a 40k game, you can learn a lot.
He's dead then.
I think it's Molyneux. Is that Reese? Taking the mick out of me for being old again. He's picked up another kill there, Nathan.
It went kills of charges have gone really.
I think that's 2, because it'll be the Legionnaire and Huron.
How many is there? 1, 2.
Oh no, Nathan did. I see what you
Nathan
mean.
picked up the
Watchmaster.
The Watchmaster's. The Terminator's bounced then in the centre, or are you interrupted?
No, it's just that he charged with the sisters to attack first.
Yeah.
Because it's his turn, I fight first. So the 2 legionary and Huron killed the Watchmaster.
The Terminator still go first.
There's no Terminators in the fight.
Oh, is there not? I thought there was the Terminators in the centre. There's the sisters.
The 5-man unit assistants, yeah.
Oh, right.
He was trying to
Okay.
interrupt to stop me.
Okay, carry on. My bad.
They're a bit small.
Yeah, I think the Terminators have moved up behind that wall, maybe?
I thought so. Yeah, the Terminators are behind that wall in the centre, aren't they?
Yeah, they wouldn't. He did try a long bomb 12-inch charge. Unfortunately, he did not come off.
Okay.
Well, that's just surprising. I've seen so many charges from that make
What's
it,
the
so...
difference of them again?
You're looking for 4s to go through.
Yep.
So, I mean, well,
Take 3 out of there.
5 kills is big to try and overcome. Max should be only trying to draw it here, but I don't see Because we're in charge phase, I don't see where he's going to get them from. 'Cause he's only got 2 in the center.
Undead legionary, Huron on 1. So you will get a kill.
Okay, there's a kill.
You killed the legionary unit, Huron is alive.
I just think it's good dice etiquette at WTC as well to remove the misses. So
Yes.
remove the misses. Everyone.
Then
sees what
everyone
the hits
knows
are. Yeah.
where you are.
There's no more fights, is there?
Nope.
So you will get 2 points for no prisoners.
Okay, so we're counting up. End of turn 2. We made it.
2 squads. Yeah.
But no, oh, yeah, 2 squads.
Goes
Oh, you
to-
killed 1 in my turn. We have 2 kills because you killed something in my turn. So 2 for no prisoners from that.
Okay.
No,
okay,
I'm up to 3. I'm up to 3.
Yeah, he's
What
up.
else do you get? You
I-
killed 1 legionary. Oh,
Tank,
predator.
yeah.
Yeah, so no prisoners for 4. Sorry, I forgot that there is a hole where a tank used to be.
For 4. Hang on. Let me get this right. So you should be on 9.
So 4 no prisoners, 5 for 4 for Lucas, because that's
13.
now. And then he gets killed, but I'll get killed more because I hit like 5 kills to his.
Right. So I've already added those on. The
Kill
kill,
more as well, yeah?
but now the kill more takes you to 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I get sabotage for 3 as well.
and
Yeah.
you get sometimes for 3. So that makes it, just so you know, gents.
I don't even know a horn in it.
21 to Nathan.
25 to you.
29
Alright, hit me with your rhythm stick.
to Matt.
Nathan get that kill more there.
Recover assets
Big.
and defend stronghold.
Got
Like-
put him back in the game.
It has. It has really made it a lot more even. I think Matt should have been more aggressive than he was in the second turn.
Recovers.
Only putting them sisters in.
You're pretty much going to
Covers a
guarantee
bitch.
score defend, aren't you?
Yeah, give me the command.
Yes. I'm glad he's redrawing
Extend
that. I
battle
think that's
lines.
a good play.
That is,
I love recover at late last turn. Extend. Ah, that's great.
that's
Okay.
great. I can do both of these things. You've got no more deep strikes now, have you?
No, got 1.
What's the one on
Wait,
now?
Nathan's really showing
I can stop.
redrawing on CP is
Okay,
can be very good and keep you in the game.
I think you need to cycle, right? This is why CP generation is so huge,
Yeah.
and why you shouldn't really be afraid to keep keep one as well, just to burn that CP first turn to give you that edge.
Basically,
Yeah,
you're
no,
not
I
getting.
fully agree, especially if you don't have a CP generator.
It's definitely a hole back here.
Yep.
Okay, let's think about what needs to be done here, because you've not shown me anything realistically again.
Good question, Reese.
Is a question for us or?
No, sorry for us. So we'll interrupt you when.
Sorry, Huron, battle shot.
Reese is asking about Josh and I on the chat here. We're both 4-0 in the league. 2 more rounds to go. I think if we draw each other next, I think it makes the final a little less interesting because there'll only be 1 undefeated technically, right?
So
no,
I mean, like,
no, if
there's
Matt-
still another round to play, and you could lose that next one, right?
Oh yeah, or you, yeah, right. You know, so it's Matt, if Matt wins this, then there's 3 undefeated.
Somehow.
So you know, it's
I've fucked up. I've fucked a few times, to be fair.
So, at the end of the league, we could have no undefeateds.
2 up save.
I think so, and that would be great. We've run 6 rounds because we were trying to finish before Christmas, and it has felt a little bit rushed, maybe. But again, but also keeps it lively. I think if you go down to 1 game a month, people start to lose their way. You know, you lose engagement. 2 weeks is too much. I think 3 is quite a good sweet spot we've got. I don't know how you feel about that.
No, I like the 3. I think the same, because people usually will use their league list, you know, for the 3 weeks they're playing it,
Yeah, in
you know, and then change
friendlies,
it up,
Yeah,
Yeah. just to get an idea of what they should be doing and where to
As long as
move,
you're able to
damage output and
get
such.
completely over them.
or you're me, and I've got 4-0, and I've played my list 4 times. But it is
So what
filthy
you're telling
thin.
me is,
No, I meant the tank.
is we can now tailor for each other.
That's what I was like.
Well, that's Ben's fear is
We'll be
that
able to shoot
if we're
these.
guaranteed to go into each other, if Matt loses this, then we're guaranteed to go into each other, and we can tailor, which would be disappointing. But I haven't changed my list once, so you.
I'm so happy with this list in like a general sense. I'm mostly not going to change it.
I think so too. The only problem is I did discover that I have actually not got I've got 4 Legion Russes on my list. I've discovered I only own 3. So one of one of them always starts in reserves. Unfortunately, none of them died last game, so I had to play 200 points down.
Oh. And yet you still won 15-5, and with a paint score down as well.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy run for James, that's for sure.
You have a lot of move blocking, especially on this board type if you can't go through walls.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, I'm so glad I didn't play you on this one.
You'll be happy to know the 2 next maps that are available for us in the league are very open.
Oh, great, because I don't like jumping from cover to cover.
As in shooting lanes.
As in, well, yeah, it could be positive or negative, couldn't it? As in, there's a lot of Super Ls. There's one with Super Ls on it. I'm just gonna,
Okay.
I can actually share this on the screen while we're talking about it. So the next round, if I bring this on, does that work? That works. So we have Taken Hold, which is a big scorer. You can see the Super Ls there.
Yes.
Still a lot of choke points for the staging points, for sure.
Yeah, there's, yeah.
And then there's this one, which is just really open.
Yeah, that one, I'd like that one.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I bet you would. And it's Terraform, which we haven't done yet.
So it's Taken Hold and Terraform if people want to tailor their list for it.
It's a good point from Simon. I don't know if we have kept the keeper lists. It doesn't matter because I have been keeping the same lists.
I thought that was the deal as well, but I think Ben confirmed it to me yesterday that everyone can change their list. I think there's a new data slate coming out soon as well.
Okay.
The new Death Watch and maybe an FAQ on the Aquilons.
How dare they?
So, I'm going to put a 5-man squad on these.
How dare they nerf one of the best units in the game? What would you prefer? They stay the same and they go up to like,
I don't care.
know, 150 points?
I could just take them out of the list. I don't care.
That's fair. Yeah.
Guard.
There's a lot of options still in Guard.
Guard are great.
It's the magnets, they repel each other. Shooting.
Okay. So he's really pushed up into that top building there.
Yeah, he's really going to try and sweep across in his next 2 turns now, I think. Trying to use the Brigand and Mat Immolator as like a further push with consolidation and make way.
Just in case you get something.
Just in case I get something slightly useful.
I wonder what that Predator's doing in the centre there.
So that Predator is going to fire at the Grey Knights.
Oh, he can see them, yeah? Okay.
Also gets +1 AP, so it's actually quite good at killing Terminators with damage free on it.
I'm not in rapid fire range, so the autocannons are only going to get 4 shots, sustained hits, hitting on 3s. I've got a couple of those. T5, right?
Are we?
Yep. 2 at AP2 on the Grey Knights.
2 AP2, so AP1 can get cover.
Yep.
So need 3s. Right.
Nice. Last cannon shots. Hit them both. 2s to wound. Get them both. AP3
3s to wound.
So you're looking at 4s. D6 plus 1. D6 plus 1. D6 plus 1.
These excitable dice. Got a 6. That nice
That was
was
very
hot.
impressive.
I see what you did there and I like it.
Hot potato.
Then 3 hits off the Havoc Launcher. All of them go through. 1 on 4s. 1 at AP1. Goes to AP nothing. Fine. And then the combi bolter as well. They both miss. Easy.
Okay, so Predator number 1. So the blue one here has just fired.
This one's going to fire.
I'm gonna.
It is looking like a long charge into them Terminators. Maybe about an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because Matt was able to kill off that front guy, which sometimes when you're shooting and charging, it makes it a bit detrimental to you.
So that's fired.
3 go through. 1, so
this into? From
Two go through.
nice. So that's this predator.
So 2 damage each.
Done
Or
6 so far.
Last cannon's non-lethal hit.
So he's ignoring them void fairies. It's just like they're there, they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, and Matt will get behind enemy lines now.
Which yes, but I mean he's still got another 2 units of them in reserve, I think, on with deep strike. So even killing them is actually not even worth it.
Armor just
So he's
gone.
still gonna get the behind enemy. Oh,
None of these.
Just swap that objective there.
One on your
That's good.
Terminators. One.
Yeah, swamping that objective in the top is a good plan. But you know, in this mission, it's hold more, so it's a bit. Has he done enough to take?
I mean,
he's not done
I
enough to
think
take
what
him
his
off 3
plan
objectives.
is,
So he's,
from what I'm seeing,
unfortunately, I think he's given Matt the hold more potentially.
And then it's gone.
yeah. And there's only 2 sisters on there. There's her on. I think that legionary unit in the center, if it's able to kill that whole subjugator squad, will out OC the sisters, even if Matt gives them the +1 OC.
They get on an 11. I could have done with that up top.
True. But this mattered more. I think Nathan
And then,
needed this charge more than the top one, to be honest with you.
yes, I agree.
Intervene.
Yep.
Ooh, from
The Grey Knights that are hidden in the building.
oh shit.
So they go up.
Oh, Nathan didn't.
I knew that was always happening.
Oh, yes, he graced.
I forgot they
That was
existed
a
actually.
mistake. I knew that one was happening.
That was happening.
Yeah.
But they are 2 OC each. That's a bitch.
I'm 2 OC.
They have 3 OC each.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I will give Matt hold more there, most probably.
should have gone into the sisters.
Charge. Well, that's a lot more. So they're going to go for there because that's
Yes.
7. That's this one. Just go from the back, didn't you?
Yeah, so just for chat, the sisters were down here. That's those 5 models there. Can I do this in a circle reasonably? That would have been, I reckon, that would have been easily outside of the 6 there.
Well, that ain't going very
With him rolling 11, he might have had to wrap the sisters, and it could have maybe been within 6. But this is why Heroic Invention is such a big deal now.
So strong.
Because at 2 CP, you only use it when you absolutely have to. At 1, you're able to kind of just... Even it's like playing Overwatch, you kind of just throw it around sometimes, you know? I might kill a guy, which could do something.
How many is that? 3? Not gonna ball. The Lord's unit's gonna charge. They're gonna use. They came from all sides for free, so that means I get +1 to the charge for the successful charge that happened over here. So that means I
Interesting.
only need a 6-inch charge now because 9-inch, 7-inch.
You are sounding way too cocky when you say that, Nathan.
I'm just trying to explain it. Well, there's an 11-inch charge.
Oh,
Send in the cloud.
they mean business.
Um,
That's great now because that threatens the home objective as well. So
okay, so now I'm
That
gonna
does,
fight.
and Matt does not have much to
Which
try and
fight
counter
matters
that anymore. A
more?
lot of his combat units are in the center, and there's none in Deep Strike anymore.
Right, this is an absolute clustercluck at this point.
yeah, Reese is making a good point. The 3-1 bracket in the next round is going to be
What's the,
harsh.
What's the melee weapon?
Yes, it is insanely stacked.
So many good players in there.
Yeah, so don't
Like, even the... I don't know how Ben's doing the people who drew,
Yeah, you're doing
but that one is also kind of stacked as well. There is no easy games anymore.
Which is great.
For yeah,
I
for
think
anyone in like...
the Swiss pairing we've used for this league has really worked in forcing the players of equal ability into each other eventually, and that's what it's designed to do.
Lord's going first.
It's really good because I find
I'm not
if you're a not a worse player but a newer player or medium standing,
that one.
and you go into someone
So I
who's
miss one, get one
like
back.
just 20s you, like how much do you actually learn?
Yeah,
And that is
it's not
4 at 82 damage.
well.
Like there's definitely stuff the player can tell you,
So that is 6 damage, so 1 dies, 1's on 1.
but like there's so many things that went wrong in the game like, where do you start kind of deal. Whereas if you play someone's equal skill,
I guess.
and you kind of boost each other up.
I don't know. I think. I think you learn more losing into a good player than you do getting an average into a bad player, because you're not taking anything away from it. You might. The problem is if you're forced to play a 3-hour game that you lost in the first 10 minutes. That's the horrible bit.
Yes. Yeah. I do agree with a good, like, playing a good player is like slightly better view, but I think there's stages to it, you know.
Yeah, that's what's gone.
Wow.
What a load of...
Scheiße. There they go.
The Jordan dice at the moment.
That's not good. I think Matt was hoping they put up a bit more of a fight there.
Obviously, I will interrupt.
I mean, look how much Matt has in that middle. Like, he's not losing that for a while. And a lot of it can just threaten Nathan's expansion next turn. So Nathan really needed that charge. Oh, did
Sorry,
Matt
Josh's technical difficulties
interrupt?
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. So we're just gonna have we're not gonna have the players for a little while. That's fine. I can fill us in what's going on.
Okay. So did Matt interrupt
So
on
Matt,
the center?
did you just interrupt?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
He is now on 0.
Okay.
0 CP for Matt, not 6 for the chat.
Because there's no way he has 6. That's why we've got 6 as a gap filler.
I know, it's possible. There's not an amazing amount of strats. But with the amount of heroics he's done in this game, then, yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s there. That's
I needed that. But they're about to swing pretty hard. So then you're... What's it just for?
Lethal, do I get it if I've charged you?
Is it a charge lethal?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
No, if it's a ability lethal on the charge, you won't get it.
No, I thought you didn't get the fight first on the charge, but you do get your abilities.
But he interrupted as well on top.
No, because Thundercav don't get their +1 damage on the charge. Juggernauts don't get their mortals on the charge if they're heroicing.
So is it fucking hell. Okay, so you don't get any abilities. Okay, related to charging. Got it.
No.
Wait, you don't get any abilities related to charges. And then you're going to need to reroll those for wounds then, mate.
Oh.
It's fine. Went through anyway, Carnage Justice 9 at AP 2.
Here we go.
Nice.
We've got a game on here.
I got 5 blokes in the unit.
I think this is.
So I'm going to roll all those at once.
I think we need new predictions in the chat here.
Because I'm going to have slow roll otherwise.
This game has been very interesting.
He lost. Look at those saves there.
What's it say?
You said it's 82, right? Yeah. 3
Wow.
5. And then the rest. This
Matt's
whole-
not
You've just
the
seen
rest
what a
of the
legionary
as
unit
well.
did to a Terminator unit.
So 3 legionaries die. I've still got 2 left.
Okay. That's insane.
So I'm going to leave the heavy melee weapons.
Matt's wondering what he's done wrong. Why is the Emperor punishing him?
The Chaos Guards, mate. The Chaos Guards. You need to back the boys.
Chaos Devotee. I've got like 13,000
And he knows.
demons, but they are basically saying screw you for playing agents.
Well, I'm going to go into the. We can put that on the top. We don't need that. I'm going to just go into the Terminators.
I think if Matt is asking what he did wrong, I think
Yeah, I need to
him just not playing aggressive enough on his second turn.
Once per game, best day ever. +1 attack, +1 AP, +1 damage, +1 strength.
The sergeant.
No, the Lord.
Oh, so you got him.
There's a Lord in there, and he has the cursed fang, so he's
I
already
think there's
AP3.
that
He now
death.
goes to AP4. Sustain
What are they
it.
called?
Rerolling because
Deathwatch.
Deathwatch Company in the bottom is out of the game.
6 attacks with the Lord.
I know, it has a advance and charge on it, so it can really attack whatever shows up into the middle.
Sad. I
But
get one back.
yeah,
Strength.
But it does
10,
need something to show up
non-wounds.
into the middle for it to really do
So
anything.
that is
Yeah.
6 devastating wounds
Jesus.
and
What?
1 at AP4.
Is this into the Terminators?
This is into
So
the
2 Terminators die.
Terminators. Wow,
Yes.
that's
And then
mental. Oh, there's a Chaos Lord in there.
The Chaos Lord just did 6
Yeah.
wounds.
Just 6 dev
Only
wounds.
6. And
Wow,
then
if
the
Nathan's able to
weapons,
kill these Terminators,
drop
I don't think
below
Matt has
2,
enough
but
to
I do get to keep 1.
push him out of that
And
center.
then
Well, he will
8
always see him, but
please.
Well, you can't put everything into Terminators because some of them, I think, this guy's charged into the.
So yeah, that's 3 AP2 makes 2 damage. Another 1 dice.
Oh no, you can. Bloody hell.
Okay.
Wow. There's still 6 OC there, plus the rest of the shit.
Matt holds that objective.
Matt holds
Just
that.
from even if he doesn't kill unit, he out OCs it.
So Nathan's got the kill, which I haven't given him yet
How many specters there?
for this round. So I'm just going to pop that on now.
Did you give him his hold 1 as well?
Yeah.
Because he got kill more last round.
He did. 8. He got hold 1, turn 2,
Yeah.
kill. You should put him at 8. Then kill more, took him to 12. Then
Well,
turn 3.
Yeah, 16
4.
for hold 1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I need to give him 20 for kill, right?
Yeah.
Like seeing behind you, good. So what's that? The strength. So what's that? 4. Yes, 3. 3 then. Oh, 4. 4 AP1, right?
Yeah.
The legionaries.
Yeah.
3. So 1 legionary dies and 1's on 1.
How many was it got?
Got 2 each in there.
There's 3 fails, yeah?
Yeah, 3 fails, so 1 dies.
Oh yeah.
And then another 1.
Da-da-dun-da-dun.
You've got the Sisters of Battle into Huron if you want.
Might as well obviously they pile into it, they're all
Of them in.
So, when did you lose that legionary with Huron? Just now?
Oh, he went.
That was last round.
Okay, just checking. I was going to give Matt a kill.
He would be killed for turn 2 because he shot with pistols.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
No, it's killed for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot me with pistols in comp before. Wait, it's my charge. It's my turn.
It's your round.
Yeah, it's my round 3.
Just Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, crack on.
Not yet. Just checking.
This is actually turning out to be a tighter game than I thought after that first turn now.
Yeah, same.
No worries.
You just can't. It's just Legionary's damage output is just insane.
It's very good. That, I thought the Death Watch unit did enough when it went in and was able to clear a lot of that middle. But the follow-up from Matt has just not really been there.
4, toughness 3, so 3's to wound. I dropped 2 more, so that is 6 at AP2, 1 damage.
Wow, what is this from?
Huron has a sweep attack or a melee attack, so he has 10 AP2, 1 damage hits.
Nice. Okay, great for chaff clearing.
He's good for chaff. He's got a flamer somewhere in his hand as well, so he's decent. That's a 3
Yeah, okay. Great point from Matt. From Nick in the chat.
To be relayed to us or not to be relayed to
No, no, not to you.
right.
Only super chats got questions to players.
Yeah.
Trying not to. No, we're trying not to interfere with the game.
That's the end of the turn then. Josh, end of turn. 5 for extend battle lines. And stronghold is pending.
5. Well, nice big score there. Takes you to 14 on secondary.
Matt, over to you.
Turn 3 for agents.
control.
Oh well, we
I
do
mean,
controls at the end of the
yeah,
command
battle
phase.
shock first, please.
So do you do your secondaries first, and or abilities, then battle shock, then score.
Bring it down, engage all.
Not great.
There's 3 tanks in play.
Yeah, but killing those tanks is the issue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you're up to 2, you're up to 1.
That's in.
Engage on all fronts is.
I think I can see an advance and charge.
4 quarters. You've already got 3.
I'd go for here
Got 1, 2.
at this stage.
You're fine for
That's
that.
fine. Okay. So
Both thought been in a.
bring it down.
I think that brings out the Death Watch to get shot by predators a bit too much, and that's kind of like your only hammer that's really left on the field.
Actually, is there anything left on the table? I don't know what else is in reserve. I don't think there's anything left actually.
So I'm going to.
Yeah, you're
I
probably
know
right.
Matt has Voidfarers,
You have to do that after you.
which will get him the engage.
They'll get 1 OC.
Yeah, unless they fail.
OC. I've got 1.
He's OC2, he's OC2,
But bring it down, I would most probably CP it away. I don't think it's something you want to do, and sometimes like you don't have to listen to your cards.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
So Grey Knights first. Flow.
Oh,
There's
my
0
God.
OC. Okay. And then the Subductors.
That's massive. You can see.
Subductors pass.
But then I'm going to put that objective as the one I gave 1 OC. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8.
You've already got,
Yeah, it's yours. Okay, so I'm going to give you...
Got it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 8 on hold more.
Yeah.
6 is 24.
What are we then spending on the thing like that? So I'll do plus, one on the. No, you will.
Matt's got to do some damage here.
Yeah, so one of these comes back. So
He really needs a good punchback, but I don't know how he shifts a lot of that in the top corner.
I don't think he's
Doesn't
got...
have.
I think he's got to ignore it. It's slow. It's not coming after him. He's just got to prepare for when it comes out to get him in the middle.
they can move that way if I move. If you move, I think.
Yeah, you're most right. Make sure we move Death Watch to
He's
try
going.
and secure your home and the middle.
He's going second. Remember, Matt. So
Yeah, Matt, don't worry. Keep playing.
Yeah, so he has a good point scoring on the last turn.
They're gonna advance towards there.
oh, he's okay.
4. So
He's going for it.
they get to move 6 and another 4.
Just like up to the right, into the right, basically.
Yeah. So they get to
Subjugator squad? Or
No.
Death Watch?
Is this the Death Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because remember, he's got the reactive.
I can't react to the tank.
Not you, Matt.
Everyone's got reactive moves nowadays.
Yeah. It used to be.
If you're a new book, you've got a freeze deep strike and you've got a reactive move. Enjoy.
It used to be. It used to be a reserve of Eldar, but apparently everyone gets one now.
It's more like I don't want to.
Yeah. Everyone gets movement tricks. Nothing is as it seems.
That's bullshit.
You have to end your move with it now. You can't move back.
I mean, maybe with that strat, this should be safe enough. And the 6 lets you push more into the center as well.
They don't have any advance or anything.
Full back of charge is about it.
And then you also get the Rhino kill. Or you could even just push onto Nick's home objective.
These are obviously.
Matt's. Yeah. I think you need to do that. I think those containers have been nudged slightly. They look a little bit too sharp.
Yes, they should be more in line with the building, I think.
I think so too.
They're going to do shooting with.
You can do anything with those guys?
Nathan, while Matt's doing his movement, could you check the containers are in the right position? I think they've been knocked a few times.
This one's
Yeah,
more like that, right?
I think so.
It doesn't change any lines of sight. I've just bumped it a couple of times. This is where I lit it.
Would you call it?
No, it doesn't change that, but but
I need to.
I think Nath could have maybe Overwatch. I don't know what he's planning for CP, but the Overwatch could have been a good thing, just to whittle down this Death Watch unit without it getting the 4 up in bun.
No, the cultists are strung back within 9. You're not going to get the unit in.
Because you get the +1 AP, you get the sustained hits.
yeah, it's a big hole there.
Cultists would stop. So if we put,
Let's see if you can put them in there.
let's put that guy there. And then
Just saturate the area with attacks. Try and
there is a hole literally. It's not big enough because of the other back predator. You need to put all 6 of them in unless.
just going for a big engage.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Full engage, yeah.
Full engage.
I think Nathan has forgotten about his 12-inch deep strike denial aura.
I think you're right,
Because you get to see the cards.
but I'm not in a position to make a comment. I think.
Yeah. Well, he has to use it in his command phase, but you get to see Matt's
Yeah.
cards first, I think.
Enemy's command phase or his own.
Enemies, I think.
Yeah.
I'll check.
That's a big difference.
They're shooting at Huron, right? Save either way.
Ooh, he's only got 1 wound left. You're
Still
on some
alive.
absolute balls. He's just doing so much damage.
Yeah, and the bolt pistols as well.
We got Nick Mag coming in saying, Nathan, please win. Get revenge for me.
I'm trying my best.
Matt has not taken that
Go as
personally
fast
at
as we
all.
possibly can. I feel like it's tipping, but there's a big block of Death Watch down there. I'm going to have to eventually.
He is worried about the Death Watch in the bottom corner.
But
Well, no, the Death Watcher moved up to the...
they're going to smash the Rhino.
Yeah.
Is that the charge? What's that?
It's at the start of a reinforcement step of your opponent's movement phase.
Pretend what you're doing. You just roll the dice
Wow,
on it.
that's amazing.
2 go through.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
That's insane. Oh, that would have changed that, yeah.
You could have very much denied a lot of secondary points to Matt, I think.
Yeah, at least 6 at this point.
You charging then?
charge.
Are you going to give yourself
4 from last turn and 2 this turn.
Okay, I'm just going to speed time up. So he's charging with devastating wound, thunder hammers.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember.
Let's see the charge. This is the Death Watch at the bottom. 10,
So
big
you have
10.
the base,
Oh,
so
that's
you can wrap
massive.
all the way around, so you can get to the back end here, but you can't pile out into that. So you want me to just fully wrap?
Yeah, if I can pile into that afterwards.
Consolidate 3 inches onto the nearest objective.
Or into the nearest.
You have to go towards the enemy model if you can, but you can do both, right? Theoretically.
Yeah, as long as they end closer towards the enemy model, they can move kind of how they want.
No, now,
You have to move.
I was corrected by this at Battle of Britain. You have to end within engagement range if you're moving towards the closest enemy model.
Yes, the model that can make the engagement, yes. The
Yes.
ones that can't,
True.
to have to end closer to the enemy. But if they can touch that objective at the same time, then why not?
Then kill it, consolidate.
You're 100% right.
Suspend your CP.
But it will be a movement you would have to do properly, I think.
So the tank is dead.
So they're just taking that off. They're not rolling
I will
that.
see if it blows up though. Worth a try.
So,
So you can then pile into the Predator a little bit. It's only 3 inches you've got. So that's about as good as it's going to get for you.
They would have been all the way around, wouldn't they? Them ones. So these ones
Pull them out of coherency, yeah. So maybe they go to about.
these ones would come in.
You can't go from all the way back there, mate. To all the way out through there. You're overwrapping.
That's why I was asking about the containers, because I saw that coming.
Yeah.
You couldn't
so
go...
That's about as good as it's going to get for that.
Okay.
So fights. This fight, they're going into the Grey Man Terminators. They'll sustained hits. And Matt will get.
I mean, he's never out so seeing Nathan on that objective anyway, with the cultist and the predator on it.
I don't think cultists are a battle line. So.
They are battle line.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so I lose.
Okay, it
2,
doesn't matter
I
then.
lose 1, but I get 2 back. Strength, so 3s to wound. You are on an objective, so I reroll the fails. So that is
It's such a
2
good
dead
unit.
wounds, and then 4 AP2, 2 damage.
It's a very good battle line
Yeah,
unit.
flat on anyway.
Probably, I'd say that's the best battle line unit in the game.
Because 8 damage goes through total.
I would, honestly. There's a reason why no one else takes battle line, but Legion Chaos base their entire armies around fucking legionaries.
1 goes through because that was 4. And then
I mean, yeah, but there's more to it than just that. It's like the fact that we can just fit in normal rhinos as well, and yeah, you're mostly right. Just there's so many benefits to them.
pile them into Huron.
Yeah, I really annoys me that Primaris Marines can't go in rhinos.
They can now, can't they?
Or they have no 10-man transport themselves.
That sucks.
Yeah, they can't
If they
take...
had a 10-man transport, I'd be fine with it. But they've got a 7, and it's like,
Death
ah,
Watch where you can put
I see.
units of every stripe into whatever transport you want.
It's just bullshit.
These are the single
Everyone loves a rhino.
Yeah.
everyone loves a
Huron on
box.
1 wound, you've killed, that's a kill.
Cats, humans,
So what's it, straightforward?
Space
Yeah, so
Force
three
with
go through.
multi-melters.
If you want.
Space Wolves. Yep.
Huron dies, I'm spending a CP. Huron's fine.
That's more of a
CP
deep
reroll,
striking
Huron
box
lives.
from space.
Huron attacks back into the sisters. Not dark packed in.
I feel sorry for
standard
drop pods. They don't exist anymore. 'Cause
Oh, they're
nothing can go but
so
actually usable in them.
So fucking
No
stupid.
sustained. Strength 4, toughness 3,
They just
so
need to have a capacity of 11. That would
is
sort
Yes.
of fix them.
8 of AP2 in the sisters, 1 damage.
Because characters are so important in this edition, but there are a lot of front load damage, extra abilities onto units, and they just make everything better.
Yes,
Mm.
got another 4 to do. Dead. That's 6 fails. Yeah, you failed. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 6 dead. So they die. Another kill.
Picks up the Sisters of Huron, which is just crazy.
Oh, it's another kill for Nathan as well in Matt's turn.
Huron is just absolutely immense.
That's fine. But you,
Yeah, he
In
really
this
should
game.
have died on turn 2.
Yeah, he's on 1 wound. He's just sitting there.
I had the CP reroll to keep him in, but he picked up the sisters. So
Yeah, massive.
Wow,
2 hits.
he's done so much.
Strength 6, right?
Just
Yeah, 3s.
I think he's what has made Nathan come back a lot,
Dead.
Oh yeah,
because he's just tied so much up in that middle.
he's picked up the
That
Death
is
Watch
kill, picks up
squad.
the legionaries.
Yeah, kill the Death Watch, kill the sisters.
You picked up 2.
Got what 3 kills from that.
Finished
with
off the Death
Watchmaster as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So you picked up. Yeah, so
Has
you
made
picked
Matt
up
commit
the
more and more and more into the middle.
sisters, Grey Knights. The other ones.
Yeah, units that would have been great for screening.
What's
Are
sisters?
just
Grey Knights,
dead.
yeah. So Matt will get kill more.
Matt got killed more.
I think so. Yeah.
Because you killed everything.
I killed everything the previous turn. So I killed the Grey Knights in my turn. I killed the Sisters.
Yeah, it's a round.
No,
This is Matt's. I was previous round, so yeah, Matt's killed more than him.
I'm sorry. This is the end of round 3,
Yeah.
in which you went first. So how many did you kill in your turn?
I killed the Unit of Terminators.
Yeah.
I killed 3 then. 3. Same as me, so it's the same.
Oh, I killed the Armiger as well. Yes, it's a draw. No one
Draw.
gets
So
killed
no
more.
one gets killed more.
What
Great.
about the Armiger?
That's fine. And on secondaries?
Matt will get engage on all fronts, and for 4, he will get bring it down for 2.
Okay.
6.
So top of turn 3.
Yeah, I will get defend stronghold because I have more cultists on the objective than you have Death Watch on it. So I get defend for 3.
Okay, so Matt is ahead.
How much time have we got?
About 40 minutes, if I'm being generous.
Okay.
So Matt is on. Let me just do this for you. Sorry, 33, 43,
And I'm on like
37.
Okay.
So you're ahead by 6. So secret objectives are only available to Nathan at this stage.
Go on. Give me something.
He's not going for it. Let's do this.
Behind enemy lines. And
Yeah, the change to secrets, not
Okay,
being able to
so
score
I've got
primary
one
on
enemy
turn
lines, it's a good start.
5
And area
is
denial
huge.
Is interesting. I'll keep them both. So I'll look at the CP and stuff.
you have how many?
I've got control of 2.
Behind
You
an air denial.
control
Oh,
3.
that's very achievable.
2 CP. There's no banner anymore. They don't have OC you anyway. They don't have OC you anyway. Okay, my turn.
So you got hold 1.
I've got hold 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Man, do me a favor. Terminators.
Does the Watchmaster also give the Death Watch fallback in charge? Yeah, he does, doesn't he? We
Yeah.
discussed that before.
So they are not out of the game by any stretch of the imagination.
No, no.
They are in a
But
very...
they will most probably have to
Well, they're in a very...
abandon that position and
Well, they're in
go
a...
towards the middle.
They've got options, you know what I mean? It's like they're in a very dangerous position.
Yeah, but I think there's 2 Predators trying to go into them now.
Well, they
Will
can't. Only
pick
one.
up
Only one can go in. One's got to fall back for the other one to shoot, or the one that's in combat's got to shoot.
Yeah, you're mostly right. I'll check who's got to fall back and shoot.
I'm assuming we're probably not going to get to play turn 5.
Well, it depends if you prioritise your roles, but I think Ben doesn't really want people talking out. Talking out one turn's fine. So if you try and finish this off quick this turn.
So Nathan does have a 1 CP fall back and shoot.
He does have. Okay, wow.
So yeah, 2 Predators I think will do a lot into that Death Watch, but
But it looks like
Nathan
it's-
has. If that's as far as that Predator can move, I don't think it can shoot the Death Watch. Unless it has an angle on the side of a building.
I'm a bit confused about that move because it could have done it from within the building.
Yes. Because it can't shoot out of the terrain. So you'll. Unless it can see one guy on the side.
Is there an angle here? Maybe.
I'm unsure.
Interesting.
This would be where playing by intention, I think, is a good thing.
Yeah, they need to be stating
She
what they're
kind
doing.
of. Yeah.
What's your intention with that predator in the centre there, Nathan? Playing by intention.
The intent. Oh yeah. They'll have to come all the way around here to go to there. Remember that, yeah. So he's
Has it got the move? Has it...
From there, front of the predator.
-2.
-2. So it can, well, in that case, it would have to do that instead.
There we go.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
Picking that up, I would have left it there, gone to shoot, and flipped.
Yeah. Well, it's just.
That's
It's,
the intent.
say when you're doing something, I'm moving this to be able to do that. I agree. Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
That's gonna run.
That's what just
That unit leads
just a bit of housekeeping.
They're gonna go backwards. Move them 6 so they can get stuff into them. And then, I think that's more or less it for me on that one. So we're gonna get behind enemy lines for max anyway. Shooting. So the predators
Is that a
in combat's gonna
warrior?
shoot us in combat with.
So the Nurglings have come in here to get behind enemy
Oh,
lines,
they've been there for ages.
and have they?
Yeah,
and
that's
then
kinda-
these
it's
guys.
free.
Come in, so you thought you might as well put it
Oh, I
in the
didn't
door.
miss that.
Always worth having them there just in case you get behind enemy lines.
Any glass weapons?
No blast weapons. Predator autocannon. into
Which
there.
one's shooting
Is
where?
that a
The one in
Legion?
combat is shooting the ones
Yeah.
in combat with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one can't shoot them.
Oh, I'm having a terrible time with it. I'm going to fall back and shoot anyway. In that case, yeah, I'm making some serious rushing. It's because I'm rushing my way through this. So who's there? Where is it going? We'll just come out here.
Oh, I don't want to say anything.
Then they
I do want to say something, but I don't want to say
I
it.
don't know what to do with it now.
I don't think you
I'm trying
can
to
at this
rush.
point.
No.
It's kind of like up to him.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, I can obviously nuke them off the board. Sure, yeah. This goes here. Matt, send them over here.
I'll make sure I was looking at the right detachment, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was.
Right. Predators in combat's going to shoot as was the plan. Next, I'm trying to do about it. So 2 misses, 1 sustained.
This is what I mean by like the clock can be your enemy as well, because now you're not thinking about the optimal plays. You're just trying to get to the end.
Yeah, I like small amounts of units.
Yep. 82, so you look at 5s, so that's 4s on the shield.
So, how many damage is it?
4 of them, 3 damage each.
Or at least if you've got a lot of units, repetition and good knowledge of the army's strats. So you like, this unit is here to do this strat.
Yeah, it's just getting the reps in. Like I don't think having many units and not knowing the army is a big time stink. But just having lots of units, if you know what you're trying to do with them, is I think it's easy. You know, because it gives you so many options.
Havoc launcher
There's a big ask here now in the centre.
Unsure what the charge is. I'm wondering if Nathan's trying to just shoot off what's in the centre that's left.
You can't, they're in combat. But this
Oh, he's in combat.
this is probably, I would guess, a 8 or 9 inch charge.
Well, he does have a 1 CP plus charge range strat.
Well, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do the thing.
And he's on
So he's got at least
2
the
CP.
centre objective
Oh, yeah. So that's sustains on.
for a charge, and then
Oh, yeah, there you go.
maybe the closest into a death watch. I'm not sure. I doubt you do.
So,
I'll kill.
it's taking the kill.
Any other shooting to go?
That is good. Shooting off them do give you. You can try and score kill more by just shooting off a void bearers. Very easy.
I would have stuck with his instinct to go for those legionaries into that top corner and get the 2 kills.
So we'll get a free reroll because it's also
Yeah.
a unit.
If you fall back that predator with a bounce, fall back and shoot 2 predators into that brick, it becomes so much more manageable.
Free reroll.
And I don't even think it can, depending on how many Thunderhammers live, because I think Deathwatch Thunderhammers are damage free. The Terminators should be fine.
No, just shy. Just shy of
He's
that.
failed that charge in the centre.
Game over there.
I mean, this is a problem with
okay,
8
so
charges. It's very swingy.
Would you like to?
I get to go first. Who's this guy then?
Okay, I'll see.
How many units you got?
5, 4 of them. We'll say. Right.
There's still 2 Chaos Lords in that centre. I mean, Heron's on 1 wound, but
The other one, so
Yeah. It just means he's not gonna deny the whole more.
yeah.
Wait for you.
I think
Hold it, yeah.
I think he's forgotten about these in the top here.
Yes.
3 and AP2.
Because I would have definitely gone for. There's got to be a unit on there.
It could just be that emulator. I don't know. I'm unsure. If it was sticky,
Reroll to reroll one of the saves.
I don't know if Matt has anything that's stickies.
Chaos Lord's alive on 1 wound.
That Subjugator squad in the middle for Matt has not
Huron's
really
gonna go
done
into some of this.
much. Like, it's not even in place to really do a containment or,
No dark cloud from him.
I don't know what else.
Down down here.
Sabotage. No, the one in the middle.
Dead.
Like,
Here.
on the end of his board.
Freeze.
In his deployment zone.
Can you give
here.
me 6 2-ups?
Yes.
That's AP2, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing.
Because it might not have enough movement to get fully outside
That's,
his deployment zone for a sabotage
That's a
or
5-man sister,
recover.
5-man sister squad. That is.
So,
I mean, still,
alive.
it needs to be measured out, you know,
Okay.
so you can do them types of things.
You're on, or they will be embodied? Yeah. So Huron is.
Heron's done so much in this game.
Still alive.
Just on his own.
Might not be. You get
It's
rubber smashed
insane.
around a little bit.
I've never seen a 1-man army.
If
He's
alive,
close to it.
He's put in a good shift.
He's yeah, for an 80-point bloke.
80 points.
He's on fours, yeah.
He's definitely picked up double that at least.
He's picked up 3 units over the course of just stabbing stuff. What do you strength? 4. Yeah, 4. I think that's it for him now.
Hold on, does he die?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
You get the kill for that one.
It's almost sad to
Mean,
see him
you
go.
know,
He's done a lot. He's done a lot of
I
work.
think you give him a hero's death at the end, you know, 3-gun salute and all that.
All hit.
Is this the Lord now?
Yeah, 4 wounds into the Grey Knight Terminator, 82
Wow,
damage.
look at this. Just devastation.
Dead. Kill for me. So that's that unit dead.
Still close this. Because of the failed charge there.
It's,
Would be nice,
Matt
but
having
can't always
the
get
last
what
turn
you
of
want.
scoring does give him a bit of an
That's it
edge.
for combats then, so I'm not gonna get
I think he forgot to shoot that Death Watch unit with the Predator as well.
But I will get behind enemy lines for 4.
It's a shame.
He didn't get area denial.
I'm gonna keep it.
You're going to keep area denial. He fucking wants a bit of it. So,
If I keep it, it draws his shit towards
sorry,
my
behind you got for 4, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've given him the kill already, haven't I?
Well, get the battle shot first, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're on that, yeah?
No, I didn't.
But I'm asking how much OC
What?
you got.
No, I think you gave him control 1.
So
I did.
because that's sticky from before, even if I fail the...
If you fail it, it checks. It checks your name.
No, because I can make it that it's 1 OC on that guy.
Yeah, then neither one of us hold it then.
No,
We're both 1.
because if it's sticky,
Got an argument here.
can't
Right,
fail.
does sticky over?
You haven't finished your combat phase.
No.
Oh,
I've-
yeah.
I've got to fight there, haven't I?
Ah, yeah.
You pile in as many as you can. So I'll do the Thunder Hammers. Spend 1 CP.
If you do the thunder hammers and they kill it, then come on. Yeah, let's have a look at zeros. Didn't
Here we
charge,
go.
though, 'cause you piled in, so you don't get the lance.
No, I do because of it gives them lance.
And
Yeah, but
You
you
won't
need to
get the
charge.
lance.
You need to charge to get lance, mate.
lance only works on charge.
Yeah.
But the rule just gives them lance.
Yeah, but lance only
It's
works
not
when
in
you.
char-
Yes,
so
charge
I
phase.
can't even spend it because it's got to be in my fight phase anyway.
The rule for lance is
Yes, you
yeah,
have to charge first.
yeah, which is why it's in your charge phase only.
Actually, Lance does affect shooting units, it just you haven't got a charge yet. So it doesn't give him a +1 to wound.
10. So you're looking for 5s.
So I don't think that counts.
Strength 9 on you. Or 10, no, yeah. The 2 go through. AP,
Yeah,
damage,
it's-
damage, 3.
Really unlucky.
There's no
for-
way to get it on a gun,
Down
but
to
ooh,
6.
Very
is
unlucky.
Predator gonna live?
Yeah, it's gonna live. I think that's very
What else
unlucky.
have we got there?
Just Xenophase blades now.
I've got 2 shield guys.
2 shields,
Xenophase.
Xenophase, and the Watchmaster.
Bloody hell, how does Nick remember all the names of Matt's weapons? I don't even know what the hell's going on half the time. I am halfway through this bottle of Malbec though. People back home will be happy to know.
Roll them.
It's quite nice.
On screen that, drains
Like I said.
the bottle does, so people
That's
can
good.
know how
Yeah.
much you've got.
Tesco's
Do you have any
finest.
cheese with you, Josh? And crackers? No.
No cheese. No, the cheese has been
So
consumed
you've
during the
not got
course
the
of
full experience.
I haven't.
6 is then.
Taylor will be getting marked down on the wife chart for this
Down to
week,
1.
but
Xenoblade.
That's the last one.
style spicy and full-bodied. Yeah, I agree with that. Pairs well with red meats.
Xenophase is what?
T5.
We'll never
6 is
know.
only.
Dead wounds.
It's dead.
Yeah. 1.
It's a devil.
Explodes.
Oh, he got the pred.
D3 into the Death Watch. Kills 1 and a bit. And then cultists. Kills 2 cultists.
Interesting.
Could they pile into the cultists?
Well, you get stuck to the wall, but yes.
Yeah, you can.
So you sort of
Ooh, spicy. We want to.
We'll give Matt hold more.
Okay, and then that's it for combat. So yeah, you need to give me
He's
battle
managed to
shot
get a
on
whole
him.
more, yeah.
So,
And a kill. I'm going to give Matt the kill now before I forget, and there's no argument later.
so I can automatically pass it,
Yep, you can spend CP to be insanely brave.
and then that means I've got 2 OC.
Yep, you hold more.
You hold more anyway.
Yep, you hold
I
more
hold
anyway.
more anyway. So what's the point of
Yeah,
even
so
doing it? The point of
do you
doing
want to just
that?
get some
I'll
secondaries out?
re-roll it.
So hold more anyway for Matt to start that turn.
Just get some
That's going to be
secondaries.
that's massive. That's 36 on primary now.
Yeah, I really thought them Death Watch would be a lot less than they were.
Will be that unit of Terminators.
That's huge, isn't it? Look at that.
Just gonna spend it. Yeah, that's just gone. Sound.
containment, what's that again?
Board size. You can do it. Well, you can do it actually. Yeah, you've got containment already.
The containment there.
And you can containment there.
there.
Yeah.
So 2 in containment.
Yeah. Are you just gonna kill these cultists?
In terms of secure no man's land.
You hold 2 of them, so you'll get that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. There's a fight to be had there first. So you won't get big secure no man's land because you'll die. I fight first.
Okay.
You'll still get small. You can basically talk through this
Yeah,
conversation.
them Death Watch, I think, need to just leg it over towards that centre.
Can we take that predator off the table just so we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just so people know what's going on.
So he gets to fight first there.
Yeah.
He obviously gets to fight on death though.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I keep calling Nathan Nick.
You do, and you keep on calling Nick Nathan. It's
Sorry.
it's okay.
The wine's
No
hitting.
excuse even. There's only one Nathan.
Bloody hell! How far can that thing move?
Combat, how fast is that? Yeah, with the pivot. With the pivot, you're not going to get around here.
I'm interfering. I should be interfering. I've got a very good eye for measurements.
Where the hell is it?
Ah, fantasy artillery back in the day where you used to guess it.
Oh,
That's my bread and butter.
exactly. Yeah.
You're better off doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
And you fall in on combat?
You make sure you just wanted to move that tank in line with the building, and then you try and go for the charge.
Right, so in terms of shooting, you only shoot
Tank shock, bitches.
crack on.
Not even tank shock, just to get the secure no man's land as well.
Hmm.
If you can you get Nath to put the secondaries in the top?
Yeah, can we put the secondaries in the holder, please?
Oh yeah, Matt's
I've got no idea what's going on.
Matt's got them over there.
We are.
We'll be able to talk through to fight.
You've got 18 minutes. Chill.
Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't mean slow down.
Roll your big rolls and then
And then you
try not to roll ones.
That's some big secondaries for Matt.
That's massive, isn't it?
Containment, you've got a guaranteed 6.
You literally just had it in your hand.
It's a huge
And
turn. That.
the secure is a bit more difficult. I think that charge is what gets it, because that Lord will just kill them 2 units off.
Hits AP 1.
Nick, you should live well knowing that I played at the Battle of Britain with Team Wales, and I spent the entire weekend calling one of my teammates completely the wrong name.
1 kill for you.
So it's a standard affair.
This you're on 2 kills and then 3 kills. 3 kills each. We bounced off each other again on that one.
Nathan needed that kill.
Yeah, and I've got 3 already. And then
Stay in the
you kill
game,
2.
I think.
You get
Yes.
containment.
Yeah.
You will secure low man's land for both as well.
Yeah.
So Matt's going to pick up
11 on primary.
11 on secondary there.
Secondary, yeah.
And no one gets killed more.
Excellent. Turn 5.
Right, okay, so this is... So let's see what I draw first.
Yeah.
So I get a CP.
You've got
We
15
can play out
minutes.
turn 5 now.
You've got 15
Okay,
minutes.
so secondary me. This matters.
Call the horde and secure no man's land.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put colour hole straight back.
How many wounds is Skull?
You don't have it.
30. 25.
25.
Excluding
you don't have it.
characters. Ooh, that's.
I just realised I had area denial. I have to put that back in. Yeah, so sorry, it's area denial and secure no man's land because I didn't bin it.
Yes, correct.
That was the first one I drew. So, I'm happy with both of those. It is doable. My home field objective is significantly less important than it was before.
So Nathan gets hold 1.
So, move them.
There's only one role left for the
6
game,
inches
and it's
towards
that
the
combat
navigator because I'm gonna
for the
kill
Terminators on the mid objective, basically.
Terminators.
And the home.
Which one?
So you have a unit behind that home or not?
Is there a unit on Matt's home objective?
There is
Okay, well, yeah, but how many?
one bloke. It's a navigator. It's
He's
a
dead,
deep
yeah.
stri- yeah, so
Oh,
he's
yeah,
dead. So go for that.
he's gone.
This is going to be interesting here. What goes on here?
I actually wouldn't shoot these Death Watch, because I don't want to give them the 6-inch reactive move more towards the centre.
That's a good point. I think you need to just put everything into the middle.
So either way, they're there. Them onto that objective.
Yeah, because then he can just
Now he
kill
needs to
that
go to
Terminator
Vortex.
unit.
We can do there.
That's good. 'Cause
So the only thing I need
he needs to get kill more to. Let's get there.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. If you kill them, kill the. Is it 2 units on the center or just one?
Because I want to take our objective off you, so you're only holding one.
For what?
Only holding two.
Is
That's
it 2
one.
individual models or?
That's
Okay, it's 1 unit.
1 unit, 2 models.
So I'm gonna charge. It's the only roll that matters.
Here we go.
Okay.
Big
I
blast
think my
turn.
legionaries won't have charge.
6.
It's in.
Is he trying to make them legionaries charge with void farers up there in that corner?
Yeah, so
No,
roll
it's
that.
doing containment.
I'll get a kill.
Ah.
And then
No, Matt had containment last turn.
And so's Nathan.
then I'll kill that as well.
Oh, no,
No,
you're
Nathan's
right.
got secure no more.
Yeah, you're right, sorry.
Did you score Matt's secondaries, by the way?
I will
Yeah,
shoot them with that.
that's why he's on
That
30.
Oh, fair.
Sustain hits. I take some damage. Take 3 damage. Goes down to 8. So
2 damage.
I would also
D3.
put them Terminators on the
2 damage. Yeah, it goes down
other
to
side of
8,
that
so
objective as
there.
much as I can.
Then
Yep.
oh, I want to get 2 more of those.
You just don't want that Death Watch unit to enter the game at this point.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay, this Predator's shooting big now. This is great last turn. Lots of tension. What a great game.
That's
Holy shit
that
on
is
it.
8 at 80.
Wow.
You've got 2 shields left.
AP2.
Any on that side?
No, they're all onto there. Otherwise, I would have moved around there when they
I know, but means so I can get cover.
This is... What a shooting phase.
We'll get covered
What
to
a fucking shooting phase.
shield.
This could change it.
Damage?
This could keep him in the game. I still think it's...
So do 2 at a time.
Unless he does a lot of damage here, I think
Second one.
Oh, here we go.
they're
He's-
fine.
2 shields are dead.
2
and then
shields
the
are
rest
dead.
2, so you're looking 5 up. So there's another 2 after that because there's 8. So 1 lives. And then got 2 more. So 3 die, including the shields. So shields gone.
3 die.
Plus a hammer.
I think that changes the arithmetic in the centre now.
And then last cannons.
Oh, there's only 2 las.
2s. Both go through AP3.
I still think, yeah, I think it's cool.
6s.
And then some
2
chaff
wide.
shots.
You've got
Which
a
could have
16
gone
on
into
a
them void
star,
farers
one
as
back,
well.
so we'll get 1 for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they should have definitely gone in.
2 shot.
I think he's got blood blind.
Yeah, a little bit. They will fail. Not that, it's that I'm very conscious that we're running very low on time.
I know, yeah.
That's 2 at 81.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, mate. It's
Yeah.
happened. It happens.
You want damage?
It was always going to happen in this game.
Yeah.
It was always going to happen.
Models. Yeah. We're going to take 1 damage. And
You're doing okay. You've only spent 3 minutes this
I'm
turn.
going
You're doing
fast.
really good.
Nathan's turn go.
Relax.
That's it, yeah, so he's taking some damage.
The thing about the
so
5th
I'll
turn
get
as well, it's so
denial,
quick because you don't really need to
and I kill
think too much about it. You're just trying to
so
stop the opponent scoring and score as much as you can yourself.
brilliant, not awful.
So, is that the end of your turn?
End of 5, yeah.
So, give me your score. How many secondaries did you just
I
get?
got small containment for 3 and small secure. Not secure, I've got area denial. Oh, I have area denial secure. I didn't get containment, did I? So
And
yeah,
5, so
2 and
29.
5, so 7.
And you killed 1?
2.
2. So, I'm going to give you the kill now. Just going to put you on 32.
That gives you extend and area denial.
Extend.
Yeah, extend and area denial.
Can't get extend.
No, because I've got you home, and area denial means you've got to get rid of those 6 terminators.
Yeah, small extend, right? For 2 points.
Spending another one? Which one are you gonna get
You
rid
have
of?
to hold
Oh
your
no, you
home.
always have to have a home. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
To be fair, we're not going to kill it. What's the OC then?
They're OC6 combined. I can the 4 with vulnerable save, and if you do somehow get to the sorcerer, I blank 1 damage attack on it.
Interesting
You don't
here.
get
So
out
he's
the
just
middle.
asking about how can he kill these Terminators. He's looking at going now into the Space Marines, Legionaries at the top. Doing a cheeky little
and
move
they
up.
should have all piled onto that objective. When I killed the navigator, they should all be on the objective behind them.
Yeah, yeah. 100%. Fair enough. He's just saying that, you know, if they'd resolved that combat, they'd have all been hiding.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fair. Still think he can poke out.
I don't think an emulator can. How was the OC on an emulator? 2, so it needs to kill
Move my way out of this.
3.
every single.
3. You'd have to kill all of them, bar 1.
Yeah, because they're OC 2 each because they're battle line.
Yeah,
We've got a laser pen.
probably get them. I don't see how you can hide.
I mean, it's only got a multi-melter, right?
The answer
It's
is.
Twin Link Multi-Melter. You can only kill 2, so you can't hold that objective.
Pardon?
You can only kill 2 max,
No,
right?
I've got multi-melter,
Heavy
and I've
bolter.
also got heavy bolter.
Okay. He's also got a heavy bolter.
Tank shock for charge.
True.
Okay. Yeah.
Big charge.
Well, in that case, then I've got the CP. I am gonna reactively move.
Oh my
Pull them
God.
all onto the objective, but as far away from you as I can.
Just to stop the charge.
To make the charge awkward as hell.
Wait.
Charge here, Connor?
But you need. Okay. Yeah, if he's within an inch of the wall, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm not going to need.
You just got to take it on the chin, I think, Nate.
No, I've got away with the charge. It's a long charge, but it's on. I've got.
How many are on there now?
That's
Yeah,
8
the vehicle
points,
also
9
need to rotate 2 on my charge if Matt doesn't rotate it now.
With the Lord +1.
Well, that'd be -2 move there, and he wouldn't be able to see potentially. No, the vehicle is longer.
So, well, which one are you keeping? Extend and areas and aisle.
Are they all in here?
Everything else. What?
Are they all the objectives you've got this in this tray?
Everything else going, so I can't get that.
Okay, so
So you can get that
Extend
one.
was like, if I'm possibly any way, shape or form,
You get another go.
can get that.
and so he's redrawing.
Defense stronghold, which you can't get.
Well, he can if he gets.
Oh, wow, what a-
Fair point.
It's still.
The only thing that matters is that. So let's just do that.
What a bad draw for Matt at
Well,
the end.
It is a bad draw, but he did get 11 secondary last turn, so it's one of them. Losing a home objective is massive for this.
I mean, he drew the 2 objectives at home. Is the only one home matters for.
Yeah, it's not great. It's a terrible run.
And the other one was Secure No Man's Land, right? I think is what he drew.
Oh,
What
I'll
he
go to ground
redrew.
for 6 up in. Why not?
Oh no, it was
So
Ares
I'll
now.
run it.
Yeah.
Tuffers?
And which he wasn't ever killing on Terminators.
All go through?
So these are the heavy bolters.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
heavy bolter's only got multi-bolter's only got 2 shots.
So AP1. Yep. We'll get cover.
Oh. I'm on 2, aren't I?
No, you redrew.
Yeah, you redrew.
Shouldn't have done that.
You needed the redraw because you could have got something useful. AP, so 3s.
Could have got sustained hits and
I failed 2 of them.
Okay.
Picks up
I will
2.
CP. I'll use the Lord's free reroll to make that save.
Okay,
So
1
it's a 1
dice. So I don't think you can. Oh, you can from the charge.
I'll
Oh,
pull
it's
one-
so
Yeah,
tight.
I'll pull the one away
It's
from
so
the,
tight.
the charge.
This is great.
Plus 1 to hit on that one, that's the only one. Oh, no,
You
that's
took
the
plus 1
Wow.
so you can't have the
Yeah,
extra.
that's right.
It's just
What have I got?
coming down to this.
Both hit?
Both hits.
Ah, the legionaries pop smoke.
Both wound, AP4.
Okay, so 6 up in vulnerable saves. I get 1.
Is Matt even going to get? kill
Uh,
one
you're
this
in outer
turn?
range, so it just
He has-
obliterates one guy.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out.
And that's
Did I
5
did I
goes.
score him up for holding 1? I don't.
Because if he doesn't, Nath will get kill more,
So
right?
They're not
Yeah.
within an inch of the wall. There's only 3 of them left. Put it into OC5.
because I said it.
Well, no, you should play with intent, right?
OC5. It's not OC5. It'll be OC4, right?
I'm Lord's 1.
No. Here.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm 5 to his 3 or 2.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm 3.
Also, another
yeah,
question:
I'm
did
not
Matt take a
checking
battle
the
shock
reason
for
why.
the Death Watch holding
So
Nathan's
he
home
needs
for hold 1?
No.
You
Sorry.
need lots.
Did you take a battle shock for the Death Watch on Nathan's home objective?
Oh, you didn't. Because that matters. They're on duty didn't at the start of the turn.
3-1.
Insane bravery.
Insane bravery.
The Watchmaster's in there.
So you go down to 0.
No, the watch
He's got a.
Okay,
discount.
fine.
Does it
Good shout. Good shout.
Ah, okay.
That's it, yeah, they're on. You need them on there.
It's my turn anyway, so no point moving around. Yeah.
Try not to get too involved here.
It's on.
He's in. He's got the charge.
So it's like, that's 7 to get there, but obviously
2 for the pivot. Yeah. So you get stuck in.
It needs us to be a
shock.
big
Tank
tank
shock.
shock.
Seems fair.
Oh shit.
It's alright, the Lord's got a demon hammer and his once per game smashy smash left, so I might be able to blow it up in my combat.
Maybe.
That's what I'm banking on, otherwise it all goes to crap.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah.
This is so big.
Yeah, you get
10.
Can we remove the building so we know?
Can you take the
How
building
many
off so we can see what's going on?
dun 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 dun.
Okay, there's 3 legionaries and a lord left, right?
And it's my newest painted Chaos Lord as well, so he does need to put a shift in for me here.
So what do I need? Because I don't even know what fucking tank shot do. 'Cause I've never
You
used
need
it before.
it's 5 ups, mate.
You need to roll 9 dice and 5 ups. 10. Okay, yeah, of course.
10 dice and you'll get 5 ups. You kill both of the legionaries.
Oh shit, that's massive.
How does that look? Yeah, for full rolls.
Yeah, so the legionaries died, the Lord's
That
still in play.
is fucking huge.
I obviously get to
That is insane.
fight.
Tank shock's in lieu of fighting, isn't it?
The tank shot.
I never
This
tank shock.
emulator play is mental.
This might win him the game.
This might win him the game.
The emulator's not going to kill the Chaos Lord.
Oh, this is insane. No, he's not going to kill him. No, it's just I don't know why they're rolling it. To be honest with you.
The Lord might kill the tank.
No, I don't know why he's rolling his attacks on the Lord.
Yeah.
You might be able to kill him.
No, you won't. He's on 5.
You can't.
I don't know. It's so fucking stressful. Fuck off.
Okay, I've been told
you can have a
to
best day,
refrain from commenting on the game.
No. What is your purpose?
Shut up.
You
sign
passed
off.
that. So I'm going to go for sustained hits.
That is a kill as well, Josh.
Yeah, I know. Sustained hits.
Oh, it is a
We
kill.
are sustained.
Okay, it doesn't matter then.
Going best day ever. Extra attack, extra damage, extra all the extras. Hitting on 3s.
But Nathan may secure kill more.
So I missed 2, but I get 1 back.
Oh god.
10. If there was 1 legionary left, I'd be re-rolling these.
Wait, I've just thought. You had 2 CP,
You spent 1 for a redraw.
and you spent 1 for auto
Attack
pass.
Oh yeah, no, you,
That was for free. That was for free.
Free,
Sorry, it's a
there we
comment
go.
from the chat.
Ooh.
Listen, guys.
So we've got 3 devastating wounds.
Devs on 5s.
Devs on 6s, mate.
Okay.
That's 3 dev wounds.
It's
for-
free damage.
Yeah, sorry.
And then we have 3 at AP3 damage.
Okay.
Hang on, 2. What's your toughness?
Got 11 wounds.
Oh yeah.
So I need to just.
No, he's not. He's taken 2 before me. He took damage while he was over there. He's on 9.
Okay.
So he's got. So you need to pass.
Oh shit! Here we go.
2, so 3 to make.
So he has to pass 2 of these.
Don't slow roll me.
Fail.
Fails another one.
Oh, he's fucking
And the
passed
other-
it.
Oh! He's alive on 3.
Fine. I mean, he had a CP reroll as well for it.
No,
Alpha
that's
Legion
immense. No, he's out of CP now.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a CP reel.
Nice one. That was probably it.
So, with that, you do get kill more.
Do I? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you killed 2. So that's going to take you up to 36. You've given you kill 1. Given you kill 1. You get 0 on CP.
Tank 8, you killed tank 8.
Oh my
They were
god.
dead.
So the score is.
It's like Matt wins by 1, right?
Oh no, because I need to give you hold more now at the end of
Oh,
that.
there he is. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's fine, right?
so that gives you 44. So you're on 74.
If it's like, well, it's going to be an annoying amount, isn't it?
2.
I also secured No Man's Land.
No, he didn't.
Oh, extend battle lines, right? Small.
Oh, and he also got extend battle lines because he got that objective.
And defense stronghold.
Oh, yeah,
And defend stronghold.
Yeah, and defense.
Yeah.
It's a huge swing.
That swung it back in a big way, yeah.
And a small secure. How many points is that?
There's no
Sorry, extend. Small extend.
3 to 2.
Oh no, it's
Why is it
a
small?
major
Why is it
extend.
small? It's got bigger.
Yeah. Oh, that's fuck me. That.
Was it like 1 WTC point and then that's turned it to like...
No. It was a. You might win.
What?
11-9
No.
to a huge swing to that.
12-8 now.
Let's add it all up.
Yeah. Come on, chat, get the calculators out. I want this.
You chatty bastard, Matt, at the end there. So it
I'll
is.
do Ben's roll.
Sorry?
I'll get the calculator out.
Yeah, thank you. Do the WTC points for us. We're just going through
So
that.
Matt is on 82.
My brain is exploding.
Oh, no, I meant the WTC. Okay, so Matt, you're on 82.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
65, 68.
yeah,
60.
65.
Not bad.
That's it.
4 points in it.
So 17 points difference, which
If
is
you'd have failed that last invalid,
a
13-7.
then you would have dropped
37.
4.
Rather than 6.
How many points in it? 16?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Fif-
so you would have
17.
dropped 4
17.
off or-
So 5 points difference would be. Oh, it's a 12
you need
8.
6 to the first 5, right?
Yeah, 12 8.
What would it be if I didn't score that at the end?
11-9 to me.
11 9 to Nathan.
So you got hold more,
I'll take it.
big extend, and defend.
That was insane.
That was... And,
But
that,
it was
And
the same,
he
same, like,
got killed.
He was hitting loads, I was failing loads. I was hitting loads, you were failing
Wow.
loads.
So here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the players on mic and we're just going to watch them because that was a great game. Hang on.
I am
I think that's the best
mentally...
game I've ever played.
It was really good. Like I can pinpoint a couple of mistakes. Oh yeah. Oh, we've got mics for the washer.
Let's not talk yet. Just make sure they're on the blue light. Oh my god. So Josh, we're just going to leave you for a moment and I'm just going to talk with the players and put it on the player cam.
So we're gonna do some therapy sessions.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'll take some questions from the chat and also from Josh as we go, but I just want to let those guys take a breath, guys, because that was...
Is there any wine left?
Yes, you can have some, don't
I'm
worry.
gonna need vodka and
You're driving.
So we'll take questions, guys.
yours.
So we'll take, please, people in the chat, put in your questions. We're going to go through it, what your favourite parts and all that stuff, and we'll put that to the players now. But I'll go straight to Nathan because he's the one sitting down in camera.
Oh, right.
High points and low points, please, Nathan.
I can pinpoint at least a couple of just basic errors that I made. I was just trying to get through. Early game, I was just trying to get through the motions.
Hang on, sorry, I didn't have you turned up. So
yeah? Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. Obviously, a little disappointed in the way that I played. In the early turns, the sheer volume of units I had made me just sort of go through things quickly to try and keep pace. But that sequencing of charges on turn 2, which allowed the heroic intervention backwards, that was an obvious error that if I had just sat there and thought about it for 2 seconds, I probably should have spotted. But yeah, it was a really, really interesting game. It's a new detachment for me. I think I've only played, this is my second 2,000 point game with Alpha Legion. They're interesting, a little bit tricksy. The infiltrate is cool. The downside is...
I've got a lot of infiltrate as well.
Well, as well as that, once you've done infiltrating, that's the army rule done, basically, and their stratagems aren't great. So I think it was fun. I'd probably have to give them another go again, but I think I'm very ready to move on to my next project, which is to do a completely different detachment next time around. But yeah, it was very swingy. It was just an absolute meat grinder on those 2 objectives. I was never getting that. That's why I never bothered with it.
I knew I had that. That was the one I knew I had secure.
Yeah. They probably could have dropped the Terminators in over here to pressure that instead, maybe throw you off a little bit, but there was a 10-man kill team with hammers there that would have potentially just crumped me either way. Yeah, I think a couple of bad charges, a couple of mistakes on my part, but all in all, a really entertaining, if somewhat frantic and stressful one for me. I need a drink and probably a nap. But aside from that, yeah, if chat's got any comments...
They're coming in now, but what we'll do is we'll go to Matt and then we'll tackle them all at the same time. So Matt, please, highlights, lowlights.
Holy hell. That's all I'll say. When he didn't come up with the Dark Commune and the things, I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? I thought, I've got that side secure, unless he comes with a lot. I was basically giving him this, was baiting him.
It makes the most sense, doesn't it?
Sons, and vice versa. But I thought, if I take there, and the amount of units I've got there, I just thought, I've guaranteed securing that for at least 3 or 4 turns.
You had a couple of hold balls because I couldn't get bodies on.
Because I knew I could have that. I was worried when I lost sort of the frontier, but I thought to myself, as long as I can come around there, and I've got some lucky charges.
I think that
was
the right decision.
Failed here, but I think it actually helped me out.
Yeah.
Because it, in a way, screened you from being able to come here, maybe turn 3 rather
Every
than 4.
turn that those Death Watch kill team that was there started moving closer to that way was a turn closer to me. That's why I put Terminators and the Sneaky Lord, because I was like, I'm losing that. There's no way I'm holding my home objective.
In a way, I was screening with the Grey Knight Terminators. Not that's what they're there for, but it stopped you from getting there a little bit sooner.
Can we have a little bit of recognition though for Big Man Huron Blackheart?
Well, that's my next. That was my next question from Nick in chat. Who was your MVP?
Oh, it's Huron Blackheart. He gave me a little bit of deployment shenanigans at the start, a couple of command-pointed final saves to keep him in it, but he, I think, picked up 3 kills for me over the course of him being on 1 wound. He just wouldn't go away. You couldn't throw everything at him because there were other units in the mixer that were bigger than him.
I don't think they did massive job with the subductors in the middle.
Yeah.
Just because they held that there, they held their own.
Yeah.
These Deathwatch kill team slaughtered stuff and helped me score, but
they just don't go away.
That kept me.
Yeah, well,
3.
Good point from Steve Bennett. There is you got hold more every time.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's why
shift almost every time.
Obviously, I picked this before we knew the mission, but getting those 3 squads of subductors were perfect for this.
Sorry, just got Josh who wants to make a comment there. Josh, please go ahead.
If that the MVP is a Matt Immolator,
wobbly,
he needs slapping.
Yeah, okay, that's a very good point. Matt, you're forgetting a very important model in your army.
Which one? Oh,
the fucking Immolator, which Nick has calculated scored you 11 points at the end there. At least I would say
Actually scored him 16.
Yeah, it got you kill 4.
Yeah.
It got you
skill
hold more 8. It got you
extend and defend.
There you go.
Yeah,
16. And actually,
the fact that
it denied
me
it denied Nathan getting the kill more.
And
so
denied
actually, it got you a 20-point swing.
The hold more as well.
Last turn, 20-point swing.
It all came down to a single 5-up invulnerable save. That's just mental. Like at the end of turn 5, usually at turn 5 you can wash up without doing anything.
And it's the slow roll when I failed the first one.
Yeah,
I was like, no.
Here we go.
No. And then 6 and a 6.
That was worse. It was like the hope is what gets you, not the despair. If you'd have saved the first one, I would have
But then
had
it would be
zero
better.
expectations.
Fail the first one, save the second one, and then the third one, you're like, oh my god, what's going to happen?
I had hope because you didn't have the CP for the reroll either, so I just thought there was a brief shining moment where maybe the Chaos Lord could have pulled it off. But
I think you did great. How do you feel after that?
I am mentally and physically drained. I'm literally like, I still don't know what agents do.
That's what I like to hear.
yeah,
Who needs a gym when you have
I
this
also
stress?
really enjoyed the game. I think that was the most fun game I've ever had, even though it
stressful
sounds
constantly.
stressful. It was
Yeah.
literally everything Nathan did. I had to think
Yeah.
2 steps ahead,
Yeah.
and I could see him going, "This," and he was literally, "This fucker's going to do this." and
Yeah, he's
that,
gonna
and
do that.
And he's
So
trying to-
neck and neck all the way through. Just when you thought someone was going to pip it, someone fucked the roll.
Yeah.
or
Legionnaires.
something didn't
How
die.
are Legionnaires so cheap?
Well, yeah, the problem I had, the one thing I really had to pay attention to, weirdly, was your Eversaur Assassin. You had him like in the middle of a pile that I couldn't get to, which is why I had to give a Predator to your Knight just to get rid of him, because on his own, he cleans up a Legionary squad at a time, and he's so quick.
That's why I tried to keep him in the middle, out of the way, so you
Yeah.
can get to him, but I could pounce.
So that's
when
why I had
needed
to squeeze that Predator in to kill the first Calidus, and then the other one in to get the Assassins dead by turn 2.
We have got a positive note here. Molyneux has mentioned that Matt is now officially no longer only good when playing demons.
That's fair. I will give him that. The thing is, I've got to give credit to Matt as well, in the sense that that list isn't finished. Like, there isn't a obvious meta build for agents yet, because if there was, he'd be running it by now, right?
apparently.
but you like that, even if there is more opportunities, more synergies, and more refinement to be done, like that was a really good list. You played it really, really well. I just think that the Canis Rex, I kind of like that, but I can see why people there's like a 50-50 split in agents, whether it's
Quite
a Canis Rex
expensive.
for
The price has gone up as well. That's the issue.
yeah.
But it gives, for me, if someone puts Canis Rex in their list, I love it, because I'm like, I'm going to kill that. I'm going to take fucking 25% of your army off the table.
Yeah.
And I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank.
Maybe it's 2 armigers with the melters to give you that anti-tank. I just don't know where you'd find the points for that.
But that's just me. I'm very aggressive.
think
So
about
I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, I know.
I'm going to take your toys off.
The kill team, Deathwatch veterans with their hammers, they're technically anti-tank. They're strength 10, and if I give them lance,
They're wounding generally on 3s or 2s.
so they're
did some
turning
work.
into anti-tanks in that capacity.
Well, the Predator didn't stand a chance.
No, we just picked. There was a brief moment where I thought I'm going to just see if I can get away with it.
Forgot to give Matt his extra turn on 5 there. So basically, I'm really proud of how that went for you guys. It was so close.
Yeah.
You know, the armies are very well matched. There's a lot of chaff run at each other.
That's
so
why when I saw it, I was like,
Trade.
don't want this.
But it was
matchup.
good. It was like decisions were made. I felt bad. I'm just gonna go off line with you two here and just talk to Josh and ask him if he's got any closing statements, any questions. And I want to go ahead, Josh.
Do you know what I really need, mate?
So one of my questions was going to be how Matt felt without playing
So
with
does mine.
Canis Rex and using more of an MSU approach. Because he's usually only used demons, which are big
Is that how they?
monsters, and this is a lot different from what he usually plays.
Oh, I'm gonna have to spend 25 minutes slowly packing everything back away.
I will.
I needed.
I'll take him home and do that.
What I needed to sew that up was one more
Yeah.
Legionnaire squad somewhere around here towards the tail.
So,
of the game.
I think we'll have to leave it there. You've done really well, gentlemen. I think you've been good sports. It's been very open play. Some big dice rolls changed that game.
On both ways,
Oh,
both
mate.
sides. Obviously, that end one.
And that was insane. And I have to say, that was the score sheet doesn't represent how close that was.
Yeah.
Because that fucking emulator did some work.
I just never got around to killing it.
I'm going to retire it.
I never got around to
It's going to live in here now. It's going to be retired. Okay, and I'm going to have to paint another one to
So,
use it when it's
anyway, if you're watching this, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking. Love you guys. This just gets better and better every time. I'm loving it. And we're looking forward to getting the next stream on. Thanks to the players. Everyone
much.
say thank you to
Appreciate
the
it.
players. And thanks to Josh for hosting. He's been really good commentator. Magic. I
Appreciate
would
you,
welcome
Josh.
you back any time.
I will be listening back to hear the
Thanks for
terrible
having
things
me.
you're saying behind my back.
same
It's
here.
fine.
And that's it. Good night. Thanks for watching Art Dice.